Your comments.
Now welcome to Bonneville High School for the first round of the 5A State Football Tournament. KSLSports.com and a rewind. Game of the week, Dusty Litster and Jeff Hansen, as always, brought to you by Heidemann and Associates. Tonight we got the Bonneville Lakers taking on the Hunter Wolverines. We got young guys going tonight. We got old guys going tonight. But really, it's about the young guy taking over for Bonneville tonight.
The playoffs are starting today. The regular season is over, and we don't know anything about the Bonneville offense right now. It's a whole new world. This is exciting. A freshman, a ninth grader. He went to junior high this morning, and now he's starting in round one of the playoff game. Peyton Tula for Bonneville. How will he do in his first start?
That'd be very interesting to see how Peyton does. And then we look at Hunter, and Hunter has their quarterback is a junior, Luyaki Takiovea. But really, this game all hinges on their running back Sotele.
Absolutely, it does. That Hunter running game, it's always a staple of the Hunter offense, and that's especially true this year. Really looking forward to how this one gets going, get this one underway. Dusty, it does not feel like an October football game. This feels like week one.
It is hot. We were down in the field before. We were sweating.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm ready for a lift.
Yeah.
Ready to go, man.
I'm ready for a bag of chips on the couch while you lift.
Kenzie Valentine is down the field. We'll bring her in just a little bit. Mackenzie Valentine been roaming the sidelines for us tonight. As we are set and ready to go here in the state tournament. Back deep is Ashton Archuleta and Jacob Smith. And kicking for the Wolverines is Dallin Harding.
I like this for Peyton Tula. Get him out, first play of the game. We're going to see that Bonneville offense, see the freshman get to work.
Winner moves on, loser. Season is over. And we are underway. We can go squib kick on the kickoff as that ball is covered up quickly by Bonneville. And Bryson Howell.
I like the aggressiveness from Hunter. An opening onside kick here to start the playoffs. I don't think anybody saw that coming, but good discipline by Bonneville. Bryson Howe, he maintained his lane, kept his assignment, was able to pull in the onside kick. And now Bonneville starts with plus field position.
Good job of not just on the drop. We'll get to Kenzie momentarily. But here out comes Jordan Tula in his first start. Yeah, man, just a freshman. He had a choice between wearing number 82 or number 0. I think he chose wisely.
I think he did, but I would have liked 82 out there.
That would have been awesome.
Lean into the freshman.
They're going to start on the ground. Not much there. Actually, as I say that, gets 4 yards on first down, and it was Havili on the carry. Tafanga Havili. And a gain of 4.
Second down.
We're going to hear a lot of the last name Havili in this game. Tafanga Havili plays both ways for Bonneville, and he plays maybe the most impactful player on either side of the ball.
Towel going to throw screen. Has Havili and some room out in front. Havili crossed midfield inside the 40-yard line. Cuts back inside the 30. And down near the 25, and now the pile comes from behind, and the brotherly shove gets into the 22.
What a run. Peyton Tula first. He delivers the screen. He's got pressure in his face, gets rid of the ball just in time. And then you see Havili do the rest, running like a big, powerful, strong man that he is. 205 pounds, and it took everybody on Hunter to bring him down.
He's showing some leg power on that one. Not a night we need it. We want to thank Igloo Outfitters, a sponsor of KSL Sports Rewind. Needed them last week.
I wish we needed it right now.
I was going to bring it up, and Kenzie goes, "Are you sure?" Yeah. Kenzie said it to me.
Yeah, Kenzie's smart.
Yeah,
she knew.
Former STEM student at the University of Utah. Tula in the shotgun. They're going to go fly sweep off the right side, and a couple of yards there, and it was Max Diaz on the carry.
We're going to hear a lot of Diaz as well. He plays both ways. He's got 7 interceptions on defense, and he's returned a pair of those interceptions for pick sixes. Here he is on the offensive side of the ball, getting into the game plan early on in the first quarter.
Jackson Johnson is the normal starter. 8 touchdowns on the season. He's down with the foot injuries and a boot down on the sideline. So on second down and 10, the Havili in motion. Tula going to throw. Throws to the screen and back to Diaz. Maybe gets a yard after the tackle. It'll be third down and long now for Tula and the Lakers.
Yeah, the first real test coming up for Tula right here. It's a third. It looks like 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. This is a tough position, and really Bonneville's had what they've wanted. They got plus field position, got the big play on the screen. They'd love to punch this one into the end zone and make a statement early on. Here's Tula in an empty backfield.
An empty set for Tula. And no defensive false start. I'm glad they held the water on that with the officials. One of my least favorite calls in high school football.
Yeah, it's up there.
Tula going to throw. Fires to the end zone. Got a man, got a defender. That catch is made. And it's a Bonneville Laker touchdown. And it was Max Diaz.
Tula's pass completion number 15.
What a ball by Peyton Tula. His first real big pass down the field. He puts it in Max Diaz's breadbasket in the back corner of the end zone. What a statement for the freshman. Now we get to see a kicker who's got a statement of his own, Dusty.
I'm most certain. We'll get to that story. But how about Tula? Never played a varsity down, and in his first drive, a drive he'll won't forget, resulted in a touchdown pass.
The confidence from the coaches with that play call on 3rd and 7 in that situation, they like this kid.
And the kicker comes in, and the kick is good.
Chase Ryan's
he was in the student section a month ago. He kicks the extra point in the first round of the state tournament now. But before we go down, let's bring in the third member of our broadcast crew, Kenzie Valentine, down on the sidelines. Kenzie, you ready?
I got a chance to talk to the Hunter head coach, Coach Malini, and he said this game is won in the trenches, and it's a matter of who wants it more. So I think it's going to be a bit of a
tonight. Watson Management, Buckways Flooring and Design,
right.
Lotus Company.
You've got to control the trenches. But Jeff, let's give us more story on the kicker that was in the student section a month ago.
Yeah, just a month ago. He comes out at a halftime show, makes a 40-yard field goal to win. I'm assuming some kind of gift card, maybe to Gradelli's, maybe to Hug Hess, some of the local establishments here in Ogden. And the head impresses the head coach enough that he says, hey, why don't you come kick for us? Lo and behold, here he is in the first round of the playoffs. He's the starting kicker for Bonneville.
Never know where you're going to find him. You know, it's like on Waterboy. Remember the Waterboy, they had the whole thing about the kid out of the stands?
And that is a Waterboy thing.
They're going to pooch it.
Very Mike Leach move by the Bonneville coaching staff.
Right? He did do that. Texas Tech, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Kickoff goes out of bounds, bringing it out to the 35-yard line. And that is our first chance to see the Hunter Wolverine offense. Uluwaki Takiavea, the junior quarterback. This kid looks like a specimen. 6'3", 200 pounds. But Jeff on the field, I mean, he looks like he could be, he looks like two of our favorite quarterbacks in the West Side.
Yeah, he is a big, big boy. We were walking down in the pregame down on the field. I honestly thought that he was like a college guy coming here to watch his little brother for a minute. He's huge.
He looks like he could be Isaiah or Carson Suisui.
Yeah, I think he's even thicker than those. He's tall, big, tall body. Wears number 7 like Carson. Got an arm, too. He looked great in the pregame. We'll see how he does now that we're underway.
And the Lakers jumped off.
I mean, it's the right call by the rule book, Dusty,
Yeah,
but I hate that call.
I don't like it either. So the high school rule, if you're not familiar,
penalty.
is that even you can't
Still
get
first
back.
down.
There is no get back. There's no free plays. They're doing that to try to protect the quarterback and not getting shots in high school. So now on first down, Takiavea slips a couple tackles, has the first down, still going. Takiavea inside of Laker territory to the 48-yard line.
Takiavea
It'll be
keeps the ball.
1st and 10.
Well, we told you that Takiavea is a load, and you saw it on full display right there. I don't know how many broken tackles he had on that play. I lost track at like 11, but I think he broke every tackle on his way to a first down.
But just for a minute there, it looked like Ute League when you had the guy and coach would be screaming from the sideline.
He's
an X-Man!
That's an X-Man!
Near side receiver, Justin Moyes. Put a man in motion. We got a false start. Going to back him up.
It is October, Dusty, so some of the flags that officials are using are pink. Not all of them.
Got me last week, man.
Yeah, you got to be on the lookout for that.
I know you were watching games on Friday. I don't know if you watched our Tippinogi Spanish Fort game, which was a barn burner. All the kids were spatted pink, so when you saw the flag, it didn't register. So Tele gets 5 yards on 1st and 15.
I think Hunter got away with a false start. Looked like the left tackle got started early. but it didn't go called, and it gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'll remind you that our clock on the screen is unofficial. So there's times where maybe I'm ahead of the clock in the field, so I'll let it catch up. As we go inside of 8:20 down to 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. A 2-by-2 formation. And again, and this time will make the Bonneville coaches happy, is they draw the flag where they were not getting the flag the last two plays that they thought they should.
Yeah, just you could see it right there. Multiple guys moved. Just some confusion at the line of scrimmage. They were confused a little bit on the last play, got away with it. Something that needs to be cleaned up. I mean, it's a road playoff game. You expect those kind of jitters early on from Hunter.
So back him up 5 yards. Takiavea going to run. And Takiavea
keeps it.
The gain of 8 to the 46-yard line. So be third down and long.
He is a big boy, and you can watch him. I want to pay attention throughout the game to number 65 for Bonneville, the big defensive tackle, Joey Budge. He's the son of the legendary Coach Budge, the grandson of the legendary Coach Budge here at here at Bonneville. He is a power lifter. He squats 650 pounds, Dusty. You can see Takiavea running away from 65 because that's a big boy in the middle.
He's giving me something to chase after. And we got we had movement again, and Budge moved. And to see if they call it offense. Yep.
False start.
Snap
infraction against the Wolverines. 5-yard penalty.
And that was Budge on it looked like a little stem just before the snap, and it just got that Hunter offensive line on their heels just a little bit. Second false start penalty of the drive.
Gonna throw. Takiavea goes through the hands of Dallin Harding.
Dallin Harding falls incomplete.
And I'll bring up fourth down, and punting unit going to come on here.
I really like the play design by Hunter. The crossing receiver, Harding, he had it right there, unable to make the play, but if he pulls that in, he had a lot of green his way and would have been able to pick up that first down.
So Coach Harold Malini sends out the punting unit. Is Dallin Harding to kick it away. Rugby kick. That's off a nice boot. Got men down there. He's going to roll inside the 5, and it's down at the 1. Justin Moyes gets down there. And a beautiful play. Going to put Bonneville at their own goal line.
Dallin Harding, he was unable to pull in the catch on that third down. He now gets punting duties. Held on to the ball as long as he could. That Aussie-style punt, he was holding on to the ball for 5-6 seconds. Gets it away. And look at where they spotted this, Dusty. This isn't just down at the 1. This is down, I think it's kissing the base of the goal line.
That is...
It does not get better than that.
That is pitch perfect. Brittany Snow couldn't make that look any better.
I was hoping you'd sing. You went with the character name. I was hoping you'd break into a song.
Brittany Snow's better than me.
Yeah.
She had me from American Dream. I was in. So from their own goal line, going to run near side with Tula. He does get out of the end zone. Remember, safety, the whole ball's got to get across the front of the goal line. Actually, it's a different quarterback. Coming in to run that one, it was Max Diaz.
And we heard that this would be something that Bonneville features throughout the game. They added Max Diaz as a Wildcat quarterback this week. Try to help the freshman out. And here he is, backed up on his inch line. This seems like the right time to get the ball into Diaz's hands.
I think that's a wise decision, not put the 14-year-old at his own goal line.
I got to think they want to hand it off to Havili here and just let the big man give them some breathing room.
Oh, it's a fumble. Ball still loose. Hunter says they've got it. And they do. It's a Hunter touchdown.
Ball is fumbled, recovered in the
mishandling the RPO.
Hunter.
And Hunter recovers in the end zone. And it's 7-6.
Well, we just talked about it, Dusty. They just added that Wildcat package with Diaz this week. It made sense. We just said it with, hey, this seems like the right call. But it's a new package, and you saw some of the miscommunication as the two are unable to complete the handoff.
Somewhere I hear Moose Bingham out there saying, see, special teams is 1/3. I don't agree. Well, I shouldn't say that.
I mean, even if I agree, we're not gonna tell Moose that we agree.
Well, we're not gonna say it. Is Harding gonna come out for the point after? Good snap. Oh, they were all over it. Had no shot. Caleb Cook with the block.
In the first quarter, the score,
and 7-6 our
7.
score with 6:25 left in the opening quarter.
Caleb Cook gets the block. Joey Budge just blew it up in the middle. There were a lot of Bonneville players right there that could have made that play. Well, we've got it all. We've seen a fumble. We've seen a defensive touchdown, a blocked PAT, freshmen throwing touchdown passes. Our pets' heads are falling off.
It's already got the football tic-tac-toe.
We have got it all. Welcome to Weber County, Dusty. This is how we do it up here.
Kenzie, you got anything down there from what we've seen in the first couple of drives from the Bonneville sideline?
You know, at first glance, the Bonneville coaching staff is thrilled that they blocked that PAT. I think that is exactly what they needed to get the ball back for them.
Right, they're going to get that back and get a little momentum, right? Got to feel a little frustrated giving away a free touchdown. You get the block kick. Does keep things off the even numbers.
Yeah. It's almost like this is a whole new game. Remember, we had an onside kick to start the game. This, assuming he kicks it.
And they go onside the other way. They're going to test the hands team.
I feel like we're watching Pulaski Academy here.
Ball's down by number 8.
Oh, man, all you ever hear from the analytics people, all they do is win state championships.
First down, Lakers.
I guess that makes sense. I like it. This is aggressive, and I think if you look at it, okay, you give him plus field position. It's a freshman starting in his first game. Shows a lot of confidence in the Hunter defense. Tula was able to make a pay in the first drive, but I like the aggressiveness from Hunter.
And ready for a fun fact?
Ready, fun fact.
Pulaski's 1-1 against teams from Utah. They're 1-1 against East.
Oh, I didn't know they played East.
Played them twice.
Wow.
Once here and once out there. Jalen Warren ran all over the place. Throw it out near side. It's Archuleta. Got around the edge, and Archuleta has 7 on first down.
Complete to number 7, Ashton Archuleta.
The Archuleta name feels like it's been a Bonneville name for a long time. Bonneville, they had their way with the Clearfield High baseball team back in my day, and there were some Archuletas that made me feel it.
I think of Adam Archuleta, former Sun Devil and Ram, now on the Sunday broadcast with Spiros.
That's right.
They got the E game on CBS. Do a lot of my Raider games. Archuleta picks his way through and he's near the first down marker.
Carried by number 7,
See what the far side says.
Tackled at the Wolverines.
Sure seemed like he got there from our angle.
I thought he was there. Just shy.
Wow.
Just a skosh.
Just short of the first down.
Third down and a skosh.
I'm throwing the red flag. That spot feels short for me.
We'll get our clock updated here momentarily. Somehow we got way off.
Third and 1, Dusty. This is Havili territory.
Needs to be. Formation jumbled up. I've wondered how in the no-huddle era this isn't illegal participation. So we're going to go Havili. Havili gets stoned at the line of scrimmage and driven back.
Head off to number 32.
Nice job of getting in the hole, dropping his helmet, making the play. Anthony Riggs.
What a big stop by Riggs. He fit his gap perfectly. Havili's a big guy to bring down, and he stood him up. He lost yardage on that play. That was an impressive defensive stand by Hunter.
You know what Riggs says? West Valley forever.
That's exactly what Riggs says. Ladies and gentlemen, Dusty, after 20 years, is finally watching Friday Night Lights and can make these references.
And I'm loving every minute of it. It's Olsen going to come in. He's going to fake it. Olsen looking off the right side. He's got the first down inside the 45 to the 40-yard line. But there is a flag on the play.
Carried.
It's going to be a holding penalty for sure.
Near the 40-yard line, penalty marker on the play.
Have not had an illegal man downfield yet, but we've got a holding penalty on the fake punt.
We do have a holding, and it's a bummer for Bonneville on this one because it looks like in the area that they threw that flag, they didn't need to hold. They had 4 guys on one Hunter defender.
That'll take it back.
That's one we're
10 yards.
In film session tomorrow. Assuming you have a film session, coach. This is what we need. 4 of them, and you made them hold you.
That's exactly right. Oh, Dusty, but it's like we say on Red Zone, let the cool play stand. Keep the flag in your pocket if the result is cool.
Ref's ref, and we back it up. It's 4th down and 12. Definitely not a fake punt here.
No.
No Johnny Linehan on the field, I don't think. Good snap, line drive kick. It's going to check up like a sandwich or Dane doing his pump pass and kick throw.
Ball will be down. At the Wolverines
Down inside the 30-yard line.
That did check up. Levi Olson, maybe he is a member of the Ogden Country Club. It's just down the road from here. It's not far. The way that pitching wedge just held up, came back a little bit, trickled towards the hole. That was beautiful.
I got to tell you, this is my first time to Bonneville football, doing a game here.
What do you think?
I love it. How about the vista? Now, granted, in Utah, there's not a lot of bad places.
No.
Uinta is the only one without anything to look at.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
But this is up there. No,
it's all the trees in the background.
Oh, yeah. It's a little hidden gem here in Utah. We don't like to highlight how great it is because then all of you people are going to come down from Salt Lake and want to live here.
Well, I don't move up. I moved up. I moved up from Vineyard to Draper. We're about right where my northern border.
Tackle by number 5, Appleby.
Appleby on the stop. Loss of 1, so second down and long. The carry there.
Dusty, we talked about Joey Budge, and we're going to continue to talk about him. He has not come off the field yet. I want to just make that clear. He is playing both ways. He's playing special teams. That's a big boy to be playing that much football.
Movement again up front.
Yeah, these Hunter coaches, they're going to have to figure that out. This is the third false start, and we're only 8.5 minutes into the game here.
Well, the crazy thing is they aren't long snap counts, and so we're not seeing them. On 2.
Bonneville looks like they're doing a good job of stemming just before the snap, and it's throwing off this Hunter offensive line off.
Yeah, quick throw to the outside, not much there.
Pass complete to number 10, Jared Chase. Tackle by number 7, Ashton Archuleta.
Ashton Archuleta on the stop.
Well, after the disappointing fake punt that got called back, Bonneville had to kick it away. Now here they are, third and very long. This is exactly what that offense needs. A quick 3-and-out forced by the Bonneville defense.
Third down and 18. Go inside at 3 minutes left in the opening quarter. Takiavea. Again, we had some early movement. Takiavea buried. There are a host of Lakers back there. I believe Havili was one of them.
Number 51.
Along with, how about Caleb Cook's first quarter?
Yeah, he has been everywhere. And there, another guy going both ways. Tivaga Havili, holy moly, he got there quick. These guys, you can see it, Dusty. They're already tired. These guys are going to be gassed on both teams. You've got players playing both ways. We talked to Hunter's head coach before the game. He said, the teams who need the buys are us.
Right, they don't get them. Oh, drop the punt. Ball still loose, and the Lakers get it back. Oh, man. Zach Combe.
Yard line.
The world was moving pretty slow right there for Zach Combe.
Yes, it was. He was able to get the ball back. Man, we've had it all. We've seen a little bit of everything, and we're 9 minutes into the game. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We're 10 minutes into the game.
So back comes the Bonneville offense, and it will be our freshman quarterback back out there, Peyton Tula.
I've been impressed by Tula so far. He has not looked nervous at all.
In Greek, Tula means orange.
And that's why we're here. Couldn't have said it better myself, Dusty.
I know that's one of your wife's favorite movies. It's one of my wife's favorite movies. The reason I even know that. First down and 10, going to start on the ground, and Archuleta gets back to the line of scrimmage where he's dropped. And again, in on the stop, number 15, that is Anthony Riggs.
You can see, Hunter is clearly selling out on stopping the run in the first drive of the game. They let Tula loose a little bit. He had the touchdown pass. I'm anxious to see if Bonneville says, hey, Tula, we gotta trust your arm a little bit.
So we're going to go check with me near side. Definitely a pass. Oh, I don't think the receivers were set, but fire to the slant. Catch made near the sticks before he gets dumped. And we're right close to a first down. It is a first down.
Man, Pat McAfee and the WWE crew would have been happy with that tackle. He picked him up and body slammed him to the ground, but he couldn't do it before he picks up the first down.
He did add the spine buster to his repertoire.
Yeah, put that on your resume.
Yeah.
He's about to graduate high school. He needs a resume. Now he's got something there.
So that'd be a fun place to go join. That's the new real world zoo is the WWE.
Yes, it is.
It's a new age zoo.
And we're not talking about the actual wrestling. Just the people in the crowd, that's what it feels like, is the zoo.
An empty set. Tula fires. Get him easy completions. Havili with the catch, and then he's dropped. And again, it's Riggs on the stop.
32, Tapaga Havili.
But I like it. Make it easy on him.
I do. I like this Bonneville game plan a lot. They're keeping it pretty simple. There's not a lot of reads that the quarterback has to make, and guys are getting open.
Here's the thing for Tula, and I thought we had this insight from somebody that was like, hey, if you're at a freshman game, like, man, this kid's going to be a monster.
Yeah.
But you put him up in the varsity games, like, I hope he survives.
Yeah, he's not a very big guy.
No.
But he's playing incredibly well here in the first quarter. Like I say, the moment doesn't look too big for him at all. He's played poised. He's delivered good balls.
I say this because I was there. I mean, Alex Caressa's first start looks very similar to this. Is he going to throw it deep, wobbling pass, come back to make the catch? Did he? Mr. Official says, yes, he did. The catch made right off the top of the turf by Zach Cohn.
Well, there you go, Dusty. Let the quarterback throw the ball. Good things are happening. When they push the ball downfield, it's 2 for 2 so far. Not the prettiest ball, but hey, in the face of pressure, you're going to take any deep completion you can get. And there it was, setting up another Bonneville red zone chance.
And that will do it for the first quarter of play. At the end of one, it is Bonneville leading 7-6 over Hunter. You're watching the first round of the 5A state tournament on KSL Sports Rewind. And welcome back into Bonneville High School. Dusty Lister, Jeff Hansen, and Kenzie Valentine down the sidelines. And we're going to start the second quarter. It'll be 1st and goal Lakers at the 9-yard line.
Switch fields. Now the other side of my face can get a tan.
Tula looking near side, fires to the fade. A little too strong. Looking for Diaz.
It's one of the underrated aspects of being a sports broadcaster, Dusty, is you're looking back and forth from one side to the other. You're uneven tan lines all the time.
All the time.
Second goal.
Come do baseball during the regular season with me.
No.
It's all uneven.
I can't. I look too cookie brown in the summer. I can't risk that.
Too cookie brown. Hey, just come to the state tournament. We hang out in the booths there. Larry H. Miller Field's actually beautiful.
Beautiful. Somebody will bring me a cougar tail there.
They will. It's a great staff. Kyle Van Noystad will bring it to you.
Ooh.
Tula looked far side. Oh, got Riggs got away from him, fires to the end zone, and incomplete.
Tula's pass intended for number
Good job evading the pressure.
Impressive presence by Tula to evade the pressure. I thought that was for sure a sack. I was getting ready to hear your sack call. Tula gets out of it. Really just survive, live to play another down. Good play by the quarterback.
This was basketball. You'd have the Bonneville student section. He's a freshman because he shook the senior.
Yeah.
Those chances don't exist right now.
He has played well.
Yeah, I talked about the poise, and I thought the smart thing was they didn't make him come off for snaps on the goal line. Tula looking left, fires left again. The fade, a little too much on it. Now you're starting to see a little bit of the jitters.
And
it'll be 4th down, and the kicking unit will come on.
Brings up 4th down.
Now we get to see our favorite kicker, not named Moose.
Do we have a name? He's not on the roster.
He's not on the roster. You give me 5 minutes, I'll get a name.
All right, Jace. Student Jace.
Kicker Jace.
Kicker Jace.
There we go.
Was a student, now a kicker. Going to be 26-yard field goal. Got plenty on it. And the kick is good.
Jace Ryan's field goal.
You know, we saw Jace Ryan, the PA announcer. There we go. Jace Ryan on the kick. We saw him before the game. He's just juggling the ball. Looked a little bit like he was auditioning for a reboot, maybe a spinoff of Ted Lasso. He's a soccer guy. Now here he is kicking. Looks great. He's 2 for 2. Made the PAT. Made the short field goal. He's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, I mean, he goes the inverse, right? Goes from soccer to football.
Yeah.
Ted just not to spoil the last season for anybody, but he just goes straight soccer.
Spoiler alert.
He and Rebecca not them together. I mean, that was a bad call. Bad call. They teased it. Didn't like it.
The whole last season, there was a lot I didn't like. First, I mean, it started out so great.
Yeah.
And then that last season, I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah. By the way, Ted would not miss Beard's wedding.
No.
Make sure everybody knows that.
Yeah.
That was probably the one that bugged me.
Yeah. He wouldn't miss that. And in the third quarter, we'll break down suits.
Oh, you will love that. Stick around for that. That should be actually what we do is the Suits watch along.
Oh, there we go.
There's the kickoff return across the 30-yard line to the 32. So now a chance to see this Wolverine offense. Number one, we are very positive. These are high school kids, but they have got to stop the self-sabotaging with penalties.
Yeah, I mean, they're just putting themselves behind the chains, and it's not that Bonneville isn't playing well, but they're not having to do anything to set up these long down and distances, and that's really tough for an offense like a Hunter offense that relies so heavily on running the football.
Yeah. So out comes the Wolverines.
Taukiavea, he is a big, big boy.
He is. Punish him. And again.
And there it is again.
Ball start called against the Wolverines.
So, I don't know if you listen to the Kelsey Brother, the New Heights podcast or not.
Yeah.
And you hear Jason went through the whole thing saying sometimes go water. Or maybe that was J.J. Watt talked about it this week. The water, like hold your water. Remember, we're going a long count. Because sometimes, guys, I've been in the huddle. You forget calls, and you're walking back out. You're like, wait, what did we say? I can't remember. And if you had a long snap count, a lot of times you come out there and go, water. And we kind of tell you guys, hey, hold your water.
Yeah.
Like, this is a long count. Just to remind you.
Yeah.
Budge will have to come
Ball
off.
spotted at the 29-yard line, second down.
He's a big dude, too. A national champion, I don't know, All-American, I don't know what we call it, but a national champion caliber power lifter.
He's a state champion power lifter.
Big boy.
Yeah. Man, it made me feel bad.
Yeah, you got some work to do.
I do. He owns me by 150 pounds. So Tele got the RPO. That was a lot of hands there on Archuleta. Yeah, there we go.
Pass intended for number 10,
so
Scherzinger.
It's a 15-yard penalty. It will be a first down.
Penalty marker thrown.
He had him.
Yeah, he absolutely did. It wasn't the prettiest ball by Taukiavea. I don't know that the receiver comes down with it if he's not interfered with, but a clear pass interference that gives Hunter a first down.
Yeah, that's just giving one away there. Archuleta must have been, he got to have been worried he got beat inside.
Ball spotted at the
Better give up 15 than give up 6.
First down.
Yeah. Yeah, 3rd and 7 would have been better than 1st and 10.
So trips to the far side, one receiver near side. Taukiavea going to throw up the sideline. And incomplete. Good ball, just couldn't get to that one.
Pass intended again for number 10, Jared.
Really pretty all the way around on that one. Love the way that Archuleta turned around, turned his head, found the ball. When you find the ball, you'll get away with that hand contact. Really good play all the way around.
Yeah, I'd love to see from Chase there. He's kind of battling with Archuleta, but he just kind of gives it up at the end and brings both hands up. He might have a chance at that ball.
Yeah. Good ball by Taukiavea. No question about it. Great uniform matchup, by the way.
It really is. Elite uniform matchup. Is Taukiavea going to fire to the far side and incomplete? Looking for Moyes.
Number 1, Justin Moyes.
It is a little bit of a ride, Dusty. We're looking at a blue and yellow football team, and we're looking at a Michigan Wolverine helmet, but it's not blue and yellow.
Great pickup.
That is analysis.
You know who should be watching this is Hunter alum and Michigan Wolverine fan, Tony Parks.
There we go. Tony, if you're not watching, we're judging you.
His wonderful wife expecting their their third daughter.
Yeah, good for them. Love the Parks family.
Yeah, absolutely. So 3rd down and 10.
Woo!
Taukiavea drop from behind. It'll be 4th down and 8. I call 4th and 7.
Taukiavea with a little bit of the shimmy in the backfield to evade a tackle. He only gained 2, but that was as impressive as a gain of 2 as we're going to see tonight.
Intern Preston is struggling on the clock tonight, having to jump in and help him a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot to do. Intern Preston deserves a little bit of a break.
No, he's probably got reinstated.
I mean, he has been here for like 20 years. You'd think he'd have it figured out?
Been 5. He's a super senior. He's a COVID senior. And Bonneville wasn't ready for that one, and they're gonna take your timeout.
Timeout called by the Lakers, their first charge.
So they take a timeout. We'll take it as well. You're watching the 5A state tournament on KSL Sports. So out of the timeout, Hunter going to punt. We saw a great punt earlier from Dallin Harding. Can he do it again? Rolls to his left, gets off of the end-over-end kick. This isn't going to roll down to the goal line, but it's going to be taken on a hop by Archuleta coming near side. Got a clean block. Archuleta down the sideline. He's got a wall. It's a punter left. Uses his blocker. Inside the 20, down to the 19.
Return by number 7.
What a return, Archuleta. We've got a flag on the other side of the field.
It's that peel-back block.
Going
to have that peel-back block.
We saw it in real time. I thought it was clean. It was right there. It was questionable. I thought they'd let it go, get away with him.
It's the Alan Lazard penalty from Sunday in the Jets game.
Yeah.
Because you got to come through with a high screen thing they got to do now.
Yeah, if he has his arms up in the air.
Yeah. Well, if it's an offsetting penalty, we'll re-kick. He's got a flag.
Oh, and another flag. Always good when we have the Geneva Convention come in to figure out what's going on.
Well, I saw our officials wearing IFBs, so I didn't know if we would have the... A lot of times our officials wear IFBs and they can just talk to each other, and they kind of sort it out that way. Sometimes it's good to have a face-to-face meeting.
Well, this is very face-to-face and very meeting. There were only 2 penalties, not 10, but here we are.
But then obviously you got to get down the procedure part of it. Personal foul.
Personal
helmet
foul,
to helmet.
blindside block called against the Lakers.
So that was that peel back. And that's some of the stuff that old football people are like, come on, what are we taking out of the game? The reason you took it out was just straight up safety.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 years ago, that's probably not a penalty. Today it is.
Now, trust me, that was the best part of playing football.
The blindside block?
There was nothing better.
Not when you're the victim.
Now, I was the victim on him, too.
I remember.
I got him. But when you finally got one, it's like, oh, he has no idea I'm coming.
Oh, man.
In the NFL, it's all because of Chad Clifton, hit by Warren Sapp back in the day.
Dusty's worked through the anger issues over the years. Nothing to worry about, folks.
Oh, going to run her up the middle. Havili slips another tackle out to the 39. They have a face mask penalty. So we're going to add 15. Going to put this ball inside of Hunter territory.
What a big run by Havili. He is just a big guy. Hard to bring down. The offensive line did a great job on that play. He could have driven a truck through that gap, but he took himself. He's a truck. Now he's going to add 15 more yards as a result of the penalty, and it's almost like that punt return happened.
It is.
Personal foul, face mask called against Hunter.
So a penalty against Hunter.
15-yard penalty.
Going to put the ball at the 45-yard line of the Wolverines.
45-yard line, first down.
And again, just more help to this freshman quarterback, Tula. Go back to Havili. Runs right into Riggs. Riggs gets some help. Let him rally to the football, and Havili finally stopped on forward progress.
Havili.
Man, the way Havili runs is just fun to watch. If you like old school physical football, you love what Tivaga Havili is doing in this game.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line, second down.
So this Hunter defense going to come up with a stop. Again, the Bonneville defense has been great. The touchdown on the board came on a fumble on the goal line from Bonneville as Hunter able to recover it in the end zone. And there's that stem on this side. Hunter's going to feel like they finally got some back as he had movement from that Bonneville
Ball started
front.
called against the Lakers.
Sets up a second and 13 from here at about midfield. This feels like 4-down territory if Bonneville can gain 4 or 5 yards on this play.
Yeah, angry Dusty's about to come out because Mr. Clock Operator did not stop the clock during that penalty.
There's a lot of things, folks. High school football, a lot of clocks, a lot of moving parts.
Well, yeah, they didn't stop it that whole time. And the back judge isn't catching. That's his job. Tula fires to the hook. Catch made. Oh, and then we'll have another face mask penalty. No flag. Goes out of bounds.
Number 9, Zach Combe.
Man. Right in front of him as Zach Combe pulls that one in.
And that one looked a little more egregious than the first one that was called.
I mean, even the ear hole is a face mask penalty.
Yeah. But there you go. I mean, that sets up a third and manageable here that really the whole playbook is open for Bonneville. They gain 2 or 3. You got to think 4-down territory.
Well, looked like a sellout blitz, did not bring it. Diaz makes the catch. Nice job on the outside of getting back there and making the stop for a Hunter.
15, Max Diaz.
I believe it was 22 on the stop. Xavier Hayes.
No, and just a backbreaker for Bonneville there. A loss of 7 on the play. They have no choice but to bring out the punting unit. And I don't think they're faking this one either.
I don't think so. It's maybe 29, Landon Graham. I just saw a 2 spinning around there. Landon Graham made that stop. Nice job. Bring out punting unit. So Olsen to kick this away. Oh, we just got that away. Good kick. Going to take it inside the 10. Slips 1, tackle 1, slip 2. On the return was Jared Chase, and we may have had a face mask penalty. Yeah, it may have been a face mask penalty on Bonneville. It was a good job getting down there by Kyler Welch, and he got the face mask.
Starting to feel a little bit like playoff football. Every tackle, there's a little bit of extra. Guys are juiced up.
Okay. Could be the last
Personal
game of the
foul,
season.
face mask called against the Lakers.
Can't hold anything back now.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
It was only a matter of time until we brought that up. It was going to happen.
Hey, you know, if you say Midnight Train to Georgia, you don't just sing it once.
I really like this environment here at Bonneville, folks. This is great.
Good crowd on hand.
Good crowd. You got kids playing on the Lakers sign.
Yeah. That was where I would have lived at that age.
Yeah.
So Taylor on first down gets 2. When I was a kid at Carbon High School, we would get in trouble for playing football behind the end zone. And they let it go for a little bit. And then finally the security guy came up, you can't do that. Get us out of there. We'd switch to the other side of the field, test his endurance, and start up again.
The 27-yard line.
That's what you did.
I did. Me and Jan Jorgensen.
A young Jan Jorgensen.
Yeah. That's where I first met Janibus. I call him Janibus. Everyone calls him Janimal.
Yeah, Janibus is better.
Yeah. Second down and 8. So Sotele dotting the I. They'll go to Sotele. And he has maybe 2 yards out to the 29-yard line. And we have a
Hat out to number 32.
lost his helmet.
You got Joey Budge right there in the middle of it all again. I mean, we talked about it, him being one of the strongest guys. It's no surprise that he's frustrating those Hunter offensive linemen. He is a load to block on every single play.
Hey, you ready for a mouthful?
Yes.
Having to leave the field is Jonathan Fatal Lole.
Well done. Well done. If you didn't go to the gym so much, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, there's an old guy that taught me how to do the pronunciations. Zion's Lion taught me how to speak Polynesian.
And there it is again. That false start. We talked with Coach Malini before the game, Dusty, and he told us the team that is more disciplined is probably going to be the team that wins this game. And so far here in the first half, by my unofficial count, I think that's the 4th false start penalty on Hunter, and they're just drive killers.
Yeah, it's got to kill him, too. Coach Malini was part of great teams at Hunter. I believe he might have been a freshman. He might have been younger, because I think I remember him in 06-07.
Yeah.
I believe he also played basketball at Hunter. But it was right after the Matt Asiata Championship in 04 and that whole crew. But trying to restore the Hunter way. Pressure comes. Takiave gets away. Throws up the sideline all by himself. That's a first down and more across the 40-yard line. Brought down at the 42. And on the catch and run is Dallin Hardy.
Number 15, Max Diaz.
Great play by Takiave to even evade the pressure. Bonneville brought heat. He finds his guy, and Dallin Harding, it feels like we are seeing him on every single play. He punts. He's a receiver. Done a great job there. He's the one who had the tackle. It wasn't a regular punter that tackled the long punt return. It was Dallin Harding right there who's picking up the first down.
So back to the I formation. So Tele, the deep back. And they go to Sotele, bounces it. Sotele, cross midfield, dives toward the 48-yard line. And it should be a first down, and it is a first down for Hunter.
Well, Sotele, we saw his speed right there. You had Levi Olsen coming in from that corner spot, and it was really just a race to the edge, and Sotele got there first and was able to move the chains.
He is the single-game rushing record holder, 480. I had him 480. The text I got was 491. I think the record was 489.
Holy cow.
But that was against Murray.
That's a season.
Back to Sotele, dances in the hole, inside the 45, down to the 43. And he's got to be Samson's son.
Number 32.
I got to guess he's Samson Sotele's kid.
You got to think so.
Played it to you. And then
yeah, you got to think so. This Hunter offensive line on this drive is starting to find their groove. They've settled in. Taukivea is playing under center most of the time, and this running game looks like it's starting to pick up some steam.
Starting to feel the groove a little bit. 2nd down and 5. Play action. Taukivea over the middle. A little too sharp on that one. Incomplete and included for Heflin.
Toffee Afuvai nearly came down with an impressive interception from that middle linebacker spot. It's fun to watch this Bonneville defense. The linebackers are right in the back pockets of the defensive line, and watching them release into coverage or fit those gaps, it's been one of the most entertaining things I've seen so far in this game.
So 3rd down and 4. Imagine 2-down territory for the Wolverines. I'm expecting a run to the right. Drop the snap, give it to Sotele. I mean, that's good to get 2 yards on that play, and you have the drop snap. Just throws off the timing.
Yeah. Case Wayman on the stop. Big 6'1", 240-pound defensive tackle. He just beat his guy off the line of scrimmage on that one.
So 4th down and 4.
This is a big play in this drive.
I'd love to see him get Afuvai on the move here. Get him on the edge. We're going to go I formation, twins near side. Oh, going to fire quickly. Catch is made for the 1st down. Moyes makes the catch.
Justin Moyes.
And it is a 1st down for the Wolverines. The gamble pays off.
Everybody in Weber County was braced for a run on that play, and they throw the quick pass to the slot receiver wide open. There wasn't a guy within 5 yards. Great play call by Hunter.
Yeah, that was the offense coordinator in his bag there.
That was
everything red run.
That was well done.
So Taylor going to be in the backfield in the shotgun with Tauvai. Taukivea, pardon me. They go to Sotele, and the ball is out. Bonneville jumps on it, and it is a turnover.
Wow.
Sotele had it go and coughs it up, and it's Laker football.
What a huge play. Hunter had just started to find some juice, find some momentum. They had brought this down to about 3 minutes left in the first half. That's a huge turnover. Now Bonneville has a chance to go up 2 scores. What a play.
Hey, let's send it down to Kenzie. She's been able to hear the sideline and how they've been able to support their freshman quarterback. Go ahead, Kenzie.
While being on the Bonneville sideline, I've seen that Tula's teammates are cheering him on, and they are very excited to see what he can do, especially when he's throwing into the end zone.
Yeah, you're right, Kenzie. That's a fault on my part. I had us muted on our end. So, Kenzie, great job. You talk about the teammates really behind this freshman quarterback, being positive with him.
Ashton Archuleta.
As Archuleta on the carry there, losing some yards, but they have done a nice job rallying around the young men.
Yeah, they have, and they've done a great job of making plays for the young quarterback, keeping him comfortable. Now this is something to watch here. Ashton Archuleta comes up limping a little bit on that last handoff. He's been a huge part of this offense for Bonneville.
Timeout on the field. Hunter trying to preserve some time here in the first half. We'll step aside. You're watching the 5A first round on KSLSports.com. So out of the timeout. I like the aggressiveness here from Hunter. Preserve some time, use the timeout.
Yeah, I like it. Putting the pressure on the true freshman quarterback.
Showing pressure, going to fire to the bubble. Catch and run with Diaz before he's finally driven out of bounds.
Tula's pass complete to number 15, Max Diaz.
Great play by Lucas Heflin there from the safety spot. He shed his block well. If he doesn't make that play, that goes for 20, 25 yards downfield. There was a lot of green in front of Diaz. Really great play by number 0.
Showing pressure again are the Wolverines.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a little bit more pressure from Hunter, knowing that it's a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
Maybe they're saving it for these kinds of situations where it's kind of an obvious passing situation.
Going to throw to the hook, catch made, and out of bounds, and it'll be a first down. Kind of had that on alignment there, Jeff.
Yeah, Yeah, it looked a little bit funny.
Ball
Great
spotted
play
at the
by
40-yard
Cameron Howell.
line.
Great
First
ball
down.
by Tula. And there it is, Bonneville moving the chains. And because they moved the chains, that aggressive timeout call by Hunter kind of bites them a little bit now. Gives Bonneville still 2 timeouts in their pocket. And they're moving the ball downfield.
I'm just surprised, given so much room. Play action. Going to fire to the flat. Catch is made. Got some room out in front. Going to have the first down. And it's a first down across midfield to the 48-yard line. Kyler Welch on the catch and run. Inside of Wolverine territory, first and 10.
Fullbacks are people, too, Dusty. Let the fullback, let the big dog eat. There he goes, catching passes. He's not just picking up first downs and 3rd and inches, Dusty.
Someone texts with Hema Hemuli Jr.
Yes. Yes. Great play. Kyler Welch. We love a fullback here on Rewind.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
That's all we say. Jim Brown was a fullback.
Yeah.
Gonna throw. Fires wobbly ball. He falls harmlessly to the turf.
Really the first ball that I've seen from Tula where you look at it and go, okay, yeah, still figuring this out. Still new for him. He's played so well in the first half so far.
That's one that's like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
It wasn't in harm's way. No one's had a chance to get to that ball, just based on the concept there. He's in the dirt a few. But that's where if I'm Hunter, it's like, hey, we got to grill these guys.
Dial it
Make
up.
him throw it over the top.
Yeah.
Tula fires to the screen. Nobody out in front. Havili has the first down. Havili inside the 20 or 35-yard line. Mark him down at the 31 and another first down.
Well, then you saw it right there. That was straight man coverage by Hunter. Cover 0. They sold out to get to the quarterback. Great play call. Great time for the screen. Tula, little Zach Wilson with the sidearm delivery there.
Ball spotted
Are you talking about multiple arm angles? Is that what you're saying?
There it is. Even when you're 14 years old, those arm angles still matter. What were you doing at 14 years old? I know you weren't starting playoff games.
14, I was hunting.
There you go.
I was playing football, and it just ended at Mount Harmon Junior High, and then I was on the deer hunt. Fired over the middle. Archuleta beat him over the top. Matched up on a linebacker. Archuleta wins. He goes a little crane, draws a 15-yard penalty, but it is a 16-6 Lakers.
What a ball. Archuleta beats his guy. Tula sees him immediately. Man, this kid does not look like he's making his first start. He delivers a beautiful ball downfield. This penalty, I don't even care. You earned it.
I'm waiting for Coach Avivai to see what his response was to Archuleta. He's yet to meet him. And if I'm Archuleta, I go back door to the bench. Now his position coach has got him.
Oh, but he dapped him up. He still scored.
He's like, what are we doing? Now you're going to make the student kicker back up 15 yards.
Do you have the option maybe to do that on the kickoff?
Yeah, they're taking on the kickoff.
Conduct called against the Lakers. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Make football fun again, Dusty. Let the celebrations happen.
I don't know. You allow high school kids to get away with some celebrations. We're going to get into some
I'm in.
Interesting stuff.
I'm in.
Do you think what George Kittle did on Sunday with a T-shirt was bad? Kick is on the way and good. And, hey, I was calling for it. This is what happens when you listen to the broadcaster. Like, hey, test him. Make him throw him over the top. Match up on a linebacker. Beat him on a post.
That's why the coaches are down there, Dusty, and we're here.
Coaches
because
coach
they know.
And losers broadcast.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can't do, they say you teach. If you can't teach or do, you broadcast.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's how the saying goes.
The Lakers would like to thank
they love my job, too.
The Sun, Crockett and Kohler.
Minute 55 left.
Burley Burger, Linford Mechanical. Ridley Warden, Hamilton.
The PA announcer giving a little shout out to Burley Burger. That's another one, Dusty. While you're up here,
Can't you get Burley Burger?
when you go south, when you're headed back home today, just at the bottom of Highway 89, come down the hill, Burley Burger. Check it out. This is not an ad. This is just a real endorsement. Go to Burley Burger.
Kenzie eats hamburgers. I don't know if she does or not. Kenzie won't eat around us.
Does she eat Burley Burgers? These are big.
No. She doesn't eat around us. I keep offering to buy her food. Remember, we made her eat a burrito last week. Kenzie will, do you eat burgers, Kenzie, or is that something that you young college students don't do? You're worried about harming things or whatever.
I will for sure eat a good burger, but, being in college, I don't normally make my own, so I have not had one in a good while.
All right, so there's the answer, Jeff.
Well, Burley Burger, Kenzie, I get the Swanson. It's a breakfast burger. There's sausage, there's eggs, there's bacon, syrup. It's phenomenal.
Off a couple of hops and down at the 29-yard line. I actually thought that delay would open up a seam.
Return by number 11.
Yeah, well covered by Bonneville there. Interesting situation for Hunter here. Coming off the turnover. That turnover that Bonneville immediately turned into points. How aggressive are the Wolverines with this drive, knowing they get the ball to start the second half?
Yeah, you're looking for the Tom Brady double dip, right?
Yep.
And this is one of those things that, hey, we're not getting all 14 points right now. Go get the 6. We'll get refigured out at halftime, get kind of things resettled, and go get the next one. Can they stay composed? The Dolphin motion and a little quick out of the hand there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication between quarterback and receiver.
Folks, just a reminder, we still do have
Bonneville was right there. If that ball wasn't in the dirt just a little bit, that could have gone for 6.
I actually think the rail shot was there. And he gets his man Harding. Harding has the first down, jumps out of bounds around the 43-yard line.
Number 2,
I really like Dallin Harding. Everything we've seen from him so far. And the way that he responded, remember, he had a third down drop that could have gone for a first down and moved the chains. He's responded really well. He's had a heck of a ball game so far.
Going to throw again. Takiavea steps up in the pocket, still looking, gets away from a sack, and then gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, just nobody open. You've got to give the credit to the Bonneville secondary there. Takiavea does a great job of feeling the pressure, evading rushers from every angle. Just not enough. Nobody to throw to.
Yeah, there's no one there, and he's able to evade pressure for moments before. Kind of felt like the sack was coming there.
It looks like this Bonneville, it's kind of an interesting defense. I've seen it on a couple of different occasions. These linebackers, it's almost like a 2-linebacker spy. That you've got 2 linebackers that are just hanging out behind the line of scrimmage, not really in coverage, they don't really look like they're playing in a zone coverage. They're up right at the line, waiting to see what Takiavea does, and then breaking and making a play.
They want to thank Advanced Windows. They got a fall window sale, $2,000 off, 10 windows or more. You get 60 months at 0% interest. Limited time only. Call 801-850-9100. Again, that's 801-850-9100. $2,000 off, 10 windows or more. Best part about it, they're manufactured here in Utah. While running a business, I do. The manufactured products in Utah, I always try to support those. So, AdvancedWindowsUSA.com.
I need to give them a call. I moved into a new house, and on day 1, my then 3-year-old threw a rock into my sliding glass door. Still haven't fixed it.
Jeff Hansen, yeah, I'll give you a call. I'll give you the owner's number. Takiavea got a throw. He's got Harding. First down for Harding inside the 45-yard line.
When in doubt, find number 2. Dallin Harding has been open on every play. His routes are so crisp that he has space every time he makes a break.
He's got a good feel. Why is it always the slot guy that kind of has that good feel?
I don't know. It's almost like the coaches look for that kind of guy and then put him in the slot.
Yeah.
You know,
right?
Like, I think that's how it works.
Wait, they do that? Gonna throw. Takiavea trying to get away from pressure. Now Fire's got his guy. And we'll see, he gets dumped around the 40-yard line. Forward progress, 41. They got to hold that last timeout.
Tackle by number 13, Mason Tanner.
Oh, we got looks like we've got an injury on the field. That's Wayman.
Yeah, I got a man down. So, man down. We'll be right back. You're watching the 5A first round on KSLSports.com. As we'll come back with second down and long for the Wolverines.
That could be a big injury for Wayman if he's not able to get back in there. Defensive line already shorthanded.
Takiavea rolls right, fires up the sideline. Looked right back into the sun, but didn't have a shot at that one.
For number 2.
Just not a lot there on that play for Takiavea to throw into. He had the bootleg. He had time to throw, but kind of muddy from the very beginning in the receivers. Big play here, 3rd and 6.
2-by-2. Takiavea fires over the middle. Oh, Harding had it in and out of his hands. It'll be 4th down and 6.
Dropped incomplete.
Oh, he's been so clutch.
He's been so good. That ball was just a step behind him, and he was unable to pull it back in. Looks like Hunter's going to go for it here on 4th and 6. This is interesting. If they don't get this, Bonneville has 2 timeouts.
Yeah. So 4th down, Takiavea fires, broken up. Heflin was the intended receiver. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Oh, man.
Number 13, Mason Tanner on the coverage.
Oh.
Penalty marker on the play.
Oh. I mean, we're not one to criticize refs.
Ever.
But I've seen more aggressive pass interference called in basketball.
Called against the Lakers.
Oh. I mean, I was going to say make sure you wear white gloves, but all the Lakers are wearing white gloves.
Man.
You teach that, man. You're going to come over the top, get clothed with the offhand, come over the top with the other, and that was textbook.
I don't know what more he could have done on that play. But big opportunity for Hunter. How do they capitalize on the penalty?
Takiavea fires near side, catch made. Harding is inbounds.
Number 2, Dallin Harding.
It's always nice as a wide receiver. Can't see if the ball is coming, but the quarterback puts it in your lap anyways. It's a no-look catch.
Got to hurry. Got 1 timeout left, plenty of time. Takiavea goes back over the middle, got a man catch made, dives toward the goal line. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown. Lucas Heflin.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
They take advantage of the penalty. Get in the end zone.
I mean, that's what you got to do. When you have an opportunity like that, and it's kind of given to you. That was a 4th down call. They capitalize really quickly. Now they're going to go for 2 here. Try to make this a field goal game going into the half. The double dip, the Tom Brady double dip. Here we are, Dusty.
Yeah, feeling a little bit, so going to go for 2. They still have that timeout. Maybe they take it.
Yeah, don't have to hurry now.
Yeah.
Got time, get set, get right.
The call's already been sent in. One of the few fields doesn't have play clocks on it. So watch that back judge the moment he gives a little 10-second signal. Down to 10.
Confusion on the Hunter offense, it looks
3
like.
seconds. You got to take the timeout. You got to take the timeout. They did. They got the timeout off. Little confusion on the alignment. Timeout on the field. So 26 seconds left, and we'll talk things over.
And we'll talk things over.
You know what I'd love to see? Bunches to the right, sprint out to the right, sprint right option.
You know what I would like to see? You know what I would like to see.
The tush push?
I'd like to see a corn dog. That's what I'd like to see. We're here. We're in the elements. We're out of the studio.
You got Kenzie to smile. I watched her.
I'd like to see a corn dog.
Kenzie loves when Jeff starts talking about chasing down hot dogs and corn dogs.
Well, we're going to be at Rice-Eccles Stadium, and we're going to be on air for a very long time. 4A, 5A, and 6A semifinals and finals. And really, we need a hot dog counter. How many hot dogs am I going to eat during those broadcasts? It's up to you guys, the listeners.
The great thing is that Vince could create a little window and keep the count on there.
Yeah, perfect. But it'll be real embarrassing if nobody's bringing me hot dogs.
Well, the fun part is how punch drunk we're going to be by the 3rd game each day.
Yeah. That's semifinal weekend. That's 6th game on day 2.
Yeah.
Woo.
We got a surprise guest that will be joining us on those days, on the Friday.
Well.
A former Parade All-American going to join us. So here we go, the 2-point conversion play. Going to run Sotele, and he got in. 2-point conversion is good, and just like that, a 3-point game.
What a huge call that pass interference call has proven to be. Man, what an exciting last couple of minutes. You had the fumble. Tula leads Bonneville down, scores a quick touchdown, and you're thinking, holy cow, Bonneville may have just kind of put this one away a little bit here in the first half. And then Hunter marches downfield really quickly, uncharacteristically fast for Hunter. It's a whole new ballgame.
Hunter's offensive coordinator looking at me saying, sprint right option. I'll just go middle zone. We'll run right between our guards. Hey, I got a good smile.
And it was there.
Us West Coast softies. Well, man, hey, we got a ball game. And now a new life here for Hunter. You kind of reestablished that again, but
I'm really anxious for this kickoff. They've gone back-to-back onside kicks. Do they do it again? I mean, Bonneville hasn't adjusted. They're still in kick return mode.
So Harding will kick this one away. Pooch kick taken. This is a dream scenario. Oh, man. That young man, win, lose, or draw, he's leaving tonight going, I got a kick off return. Jaden Takuavea Hansen.
Oh, we got a Hansen on the broadcast. There we go.
A hyphenated Hansen.
We officially, that's the Polynesian I always wanted to be. I could never be that kind of. I was a regular, boring Hansen. He's living every Hansen's dream.
You want to be Jeffrey Fuamatama, follow hyphen Hansen?
Always. Instead, I'm just a regular Hansen, boring, not very good at anything, especially football.
Well, that's not true. I read your new newsletters.
No, that's true.
Gonna throw. Tula comes near side. Archuleta gets out of bounds, and hey, Bonneville not just going to turn this one in.
Complete to number 7, Ashton Archuleta.
Bonneville has 2 timeouts. Receiver gets out of bounds. Tula just looks so comfortable. I don't know if you saw that. Tula with a little ball spin. Yeah. I mean, he's that comfortable. He's not a 9th grader.
He's Jake Fromm.
Yeah.
Jake Fromm, the national championship.
Oh, man, this is his element.
I remember when that national championship, look at Jake Fromm spinning it. Someone went, Jake Heaps did that too.
He was pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah. Fire up the seam. Got his man. Oh, just a little overthrown. Intended for Cameron Howell.
For number 6, Cameron Howell.
Looked like there was some physical contact there. Nothing egregious, no penalty, but it slowed Howell up just enough. That ball was right where it needed to be, but Howell got knocked off his route just a little bit.
He even getting off the contact, I still thought it was a shot. He was going to get to that ball.
Yeah. I love the play call, though. I mean, with timeouts, the middle of the field is wide open. Do they try that again right here with Tula?
They're down and short. Fires near side. Catch made by Diaz. It is a first down.
15, Max Diaz.
And Bonneville yet to use that timeout.
Spotted
7 seconds
midfield.
left. They did
get the timeout, yeah.
I mean, we learned
from
the Chiefs. I mean, 16 seconds is an eternity when you get a couple timeouts under you.
Yeah, it's a long time. And we learned from a halftime show a few weeks ago, 40-yard field goal is well in range for Jace the kicker.
Got to get down to the 23-yard line to set up a 40-yard field goal.
I would kind of like to see the freshman throw a Hail Mary just to see what kind of arm strength we're working with. At 14 years old, I can tell you what I had. It was 0.
You don't have any self-confidence.
No, I'm just self-aware. There's a difference.
I mean, all right, I guess I threw a 45-yard touchdown pass at 13.
No way. It was a screenplay, wasn't it?
No, straight go.
Wow.
Ronnie Gutierrez.
Look at you.
Film still.
That's impressive.
Yeah, you see the ball.
Just like a dart.
Yeah, it was. I remember once like going back. How far did that travel? 35 yards. Hey. 7 seconds left in the half. 2 to the top of the screen, 1 near side for Tula. Oh, a little snap. He took care of it. Comes back now, fires late, incomplete. Heads up, just get that ball out of bounds. 1 second left.
Tula's pass is incomplete.
I don't know that they're going to be able to do a Hail Mary. I mean, this would be 50 yards in the air.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
But I want to see it.
Well, I told you about the play at Brighton. The ball didn't get to the goal line. That receiver popped it up in the air trying to get it.
Spiked it back. There's creative ways to play football. That's one of them.
And keep it on the ground with Havili. And that's how the half will end. We go to the break. Bonneville leads 17-14. We got a good one here in the first round of the 5A state tournament.
Bonneville 17.
We'll be right back. You're watching the 5A state tournament on KSLSports.com, your online home for state championships. Now welcome back with the Village people. Dusty Lidster and Jeff Hansen with you. Kenzie Valentine down the sidelines. Kenzie had a chance to catch up both with both coaches. Let's get ready to send it down to Kenzie. Kenzie, what did both coaches give you?
Well, I talked to to a member of the Bonneville staff. He said he is very pleased with their first half performance, and he was pleased with both lines on both sides of the ball. Something that they're looking to do differently in the second half is they would like to put more pressure on the Hunter quarterback. When talking to Coach Bellini, he said the jitters are out. They couldn't have asked for anything better than a touchdown right before half, and they're excited to get going.
Great job, Kenzie. Thank you. And those are two good notes. I mean, you talk about you want to see their line get better because early in that game, Bonneville owned the front.
Yeah, absolutely. And that offensive line for Hunter, not only were they getting beat off the ball, they were beating themselves with penalties. It was encouraging to see that Wolverine group come together. How do they come out of this second half? They get the ball to start the half. Do they continue that momentum, or are these Bonneville adjustments trying to get more pressure on Talkeavea? Who wins that battle? We're going to find out real quick here in the first half.
You know who wins right now?
Nobody, because the YMCA is still going.
We all win. Look at the golden hour right now.
Again.
Hey, Bill, let's show the golden hour mountains right now. Let's show the golden hour mountains how good this is. I mean, come on.
I mean, we want to show off, but again, all you Salt Lake County people, stay in Salt Lake County.
Like the Harbaugh family says, who has it better than we do? Nobody.
That's exactly right.
Start of the third quarter. Man, I can think again.
The Village people need to go away. It is time to be done with the YMCA.
It's like on Seinfeld, Mom and Pa, the shoe store.
Yeah.
50 years, Ma.
I mean, there's a procedure penalty on this kickoff, but I don't know what that was.
No re-kick.
Looked like it was tried to be a little bit of a pooch kick, but it sort of just went right to the front man. Kind of an interesting little play there. I don't know what happened.
So got offside on the kickoff.
It's the playoffs, you know? You're always trying something new in the playoffs. That didn't work.
So now you try the next thing.
Now you try the next one.
You can't try you can't do the original trick. You have to do the next one.
Do the next right thing. I think Elsa taught us that.
She did. And Danny Ocean also taught us you can't do the one thing you did before.
That's right. Do the next right thing. Here we go.
You imagine working out and having that song start. Right in the middle of your workout. Gonna kick this one away. Jace gets into that one.
Ooh.
That ball will be taken going backwards by by Hunter. Tried to bounce it outside. A nice return out to the 24-yard line. Pesi Havea.
The little penalty, the procedure penalty, blessing in disguise. Jace, the kicker, second time around, he boots it downfield. Good coverage by Bonneville. Long field coming up.
You mean only playing football for a month, you haven't learned how to kick a good onside kick?
I mean, not yet. Not yet.
Not quite the same as doing a corner kick. Similar, though.
Admittedly, I don't know if it is or isn't the same. I was never any good at either one of them.
Ball spotted at the 25-yard line.
I did kicked one ball in my life.
I played soccer for a minute.
You did?
When I was little.
I played when I was 5.
It was way too much running. And that was the end of that.
Harding in motion. Going to give it, no play action. Goes deep and through the hands of the receiver. That's actually a pretty good ball.
Yeah,
Jennifer Jared Chase.
Really good ball by Talkeavea, and great coverage by Archuleta there. Ashton Archuleta, he's been all over the field on offense. Right there, you see him on defense. It's right in the hip pocket of the wide receiver. You can't play better coverage than that.
And Talkeavea coming into the day, at least reported through 9 games, thrown for 672 yards on the season. That last drive just gave you a lot of hope to what the second half could look like. As they are just going to keep it on the ground. So Taylor slips one tackle, dives across the 30-yard line to the 31.
Number 32.
It'll be third down and manageable.
And there's a man down. His helmet got ripped off.
Injured Laker on the play.
I believe that's Budge.
It is Budge. And he's down. So we'll step aside real quick while they go through things with Budge. You're watching the 5A state tournament. So Budge is okay.
For his time and effort working with our athletes.
Trust me, it takes a lot to get a power lifter done.
He's a big boy.
Dr. Chase Reynolds.
He'll come near your side, get some smelling salts. I'm not saying that because he's got his bell rung or anything like that. I'm saying it just because us weird old power lifters, it kind of gets you going.
That's what it takes. A little salt.
Those smelling salts are legit. They clear out the cobwebs, man. I promise. You get focused real quick. And movement again. So you go 3rd and 4, back to 3rd and 9, and just self-inflicted.
And it changes everything that the offensive coordinator has to do here. 3rd and 4, the whole playbook is open to you. 3rd and 9, you kind of have to pass.
You got to ask. Ball's got to go in the air, and Taukivea is better on those quick hitters off the slot and stuff, and it just kind of takes it away.
Gives the defense a little bit better of an idea of what to expect. They get their right play call in. I mean, these false start penalties, there's no overstating it. They've been huge.
So 3rd and 9. Taukivea fires late over the middle and incomplete.
Taukivea's pass intended for number 0, Lucas Heflin. Ball's incomplete.
And there it is right there. I mean, that 3rd and 9 just changes what you can do, and you have to get a little bit more aggressive. It's obvious Bonneville was able to sit back on their heels and wait for the pass. Not a good ball, and now Hunter has to punt it away. Just a huge false start penalty.
Well, a missed opportunity, too. You got all the momentum after the touchdown right before half. You think you can come back out and get a score and take the lead. As Archuleta takes that one.
Called for by number 7, Ashton Archuleta.
So the defense gets the stop. It brings out Tula and this Bonneville offense.
Another plus field position starting drive here for Peyton Tula. How does he come out? This is his first halftime as a quarterback, his first time making those mid-game adjustments. How does he do this? What does Bonneville look like? I mean, it really comes down to how aggressive do you think they were in the first half with their playbook? How much of what Peyton Tula can do did they do? Is there really other pages they can turn to? Yeah.
How much meat did you leave on the bone?
We haven't seen a lot of that since the fumble in the end zone, a lot of wildcat from Diaz.
That's kind of been retired, hasn't it? Throw near side here to Archuleta, makes a move in the backfield, and Archuleta across the 45-yard line to the 46.
Pass complete to number 7, Ashton Archuleta.
Shioni Manisela on the tackle.
5, Shioni Manisela.
Dragged him back down. Great play.
Now, who needs a spotter when Jeff Hansen's just spotting raccoons?
Bada bing. Raccoons all down the highway, Dusty.
Later on, I get frustrated. I'll let you know those are mailboxes. So 2nd down and 4.
But it was a dime.
But it was spotting dimes, eating onions. I don't know what to believe. 2 receivers near side here for Tula. And give it to Diaz. Oh, nice job of reading that from the outside. From the onset. Come flying up and making the stop was number 4, Pasi Havea.
Great play diagnosis by Havea. He had that sniffed out from the very beginning. Diaz gets the ball on the end around and is immediately met by Havea. Excellent play by number 4 from the safety spot.
Pasi Havea didn't need the posse to make that stop.
No, he did not.
It's a one-man posse.
The one-man Wolfpack. Now this puts Bonneville in a 3rd and obvious passing situation, just like Hunter was in.
Tula looking near side, firing deep over the middle, looking for Diaz, and nothing.
A lot of contact there. It goes uncalled, and I like the refs keeping their flags in their pocket, but when you compare it to that pass interference call at the end of the half, feels like I don't know what to expect from these refs right now. Are they letting them play physical or are they not? Yeah. I like that play. I like the no call there, but converse it with what was there in the first half. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah. One was a ride, and that one was more of a bump. I think both could draw a flag.
Budge is back on the field, by the way, in punt protection. Good to see.
And the punt is away from Olsen. And it's going to take a Laker roll inside the 15-yard line. So an 86-yard field ahead of this Wolverine offense.
Ball spotted inside the 15-yard line. 1st down, Hunter.
We've seen a couple of good punts from Levi Olsen. Had the fake punt. Kind of fun to have such an athletic punter.
Right. That's such an advantage. Everything's got to stay true. We're going, yeah.
I don't know. I've exacerbated all of my punting knowledge now. I tried for Moose, but it's out. It's over.
I'll just go back to that. Checked up. Checked up well.
Checked up well. Sandwich, Country Club.
He got a good run on that one. Go back to the ground game with Sotele. And Sotele met in the hole, able to drag him for a couple of yards. That was Tafi Afuvai.
He fit that gap perfectly.
Late
whistle. Number 32.
Oh. More flags.
Penalty marker on
we don't leave the studio often, Dusty.
Yeah.
We're not used to watching refs ref.
Right now we bounce into the next game. We'll take you after this one.
We're going into the next game.
We'll come right back. You're not going to miss anything.
Holding called against Hunter. Penalty happened.
And there it is again, Dusty. It's a holding call this time. These self-inflicted penalties by the Hunter offensive line is just debilitating this offense right now.
The interesting thing is that came from the White Hat. And a lot of times, White Hat has a quarterback all the way to the end of the play. And the fact that he threw the holding call, that's a rarity on a run play.
Yeah.
Going to pop up quickly. Ooh.
That
could have been bad.
Number 1,
Justin Moyes just got a hand on it. If he doesn't, Ashton Archuleta is right there, and he maybe houses that interception. As it is, it's an incompletion.
9:05 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 16. So Hunter, I think he's still in a run spot maybe. Get something back, and I'll have throwing it deep twice here. Got away from the goal line. We'll see. Going to throw. Pressure coming. Gets away from it. Now going to tuck it and run. Shakes Alfuvai for a moment.
Takiovea keeps it. Tackled by number 5.
And there is another flag down right there in holding territory, and another Bonneville Laker down with an injury.
That is a young man that made a big impact in the first quarter that's down. That is Caleb Cook holding his ankle.
The pink flag continues to throw me off. I gave you the warning that it was here, it was coming, we need to look for it. It's another holding call, Dusty, so that's another plus play by Hunter that would have 3rd and 9, set up sort of 3rd and manageable. Instead, it's now 2nd and 20.
Well, they got Caleb Cook down. We'll step aside and be right back. Comes off the field. The clock started on me.
And the 3rd and 12 after this holding call here. Tough situation for Takiovea.
Bonneville declined the penalties. Takiovea fires up the sideline. Got his man. Nice adjustment on the ball to come back and get it. And it's a first down to Lucas Heflin.
Heflin is a big body. He's able to find the ball. The safety for Bonneville, he saw the guy. He was in the right spot, never found the ball. Heflin's able to just sneak in, pull that ball down, even though the safety had pretty good position.
Heflin, as you recall, had the touchdown right before half. So a couple of big catches there from Heflin.
Big physical receiver. He's done a couple of really nice things on both sides of the ball tonight.
Near side receiver is Jared Chase. And another false start here on Hunter.
It's those stems. Seemingly every time that Hunter does not go quick, the Bonneville defensive line stems, and it's right before the snap, and it's just throwing off this Hunter offensive line. That adjustment has not happened. The answer seems to be to go with a quick count.
Yeah. No thinking there. Going to throw. Roll out near side. Takiovea does throw late. He threw a rocket through the hands of Harding.
Stop me if you've heard this before, but there's a flag on the play.
2nd down.
Talked about. Go ahead.
I'd like to say that it was a Bonneville sock, but no, that's a yellow flag. Sometimes you're looking for a yellow flag. Sometimes it's a pink flag. You never know.
Ty needs to give someone something.
I want one too, Ty.
I do too, Ty.
I don't know what it is, but I want it.
Make it 3, Ty. I want 3.
Now, okay, the last time we had a Geneva convention, there were 2 flags to sort out.
No.
Here we've only got 1. This seems pretty cut and dry.
Well, now they're trying to find out from Coach Afuvai if he wants to accept the penalty or take it down.
I don't.
Because it'll be first down. Oh, pardon me. That should be first down, not second down.
I got a new rule for UHSAA next year. Play the YMCA every time refs are reffing.
Holding called against Hunter.
I think we'll all eventually get so tired of it that we'll stop reffing or stop the YMCA. Win-win.
Second down.
They got to make sure it's first down. They've got second down. It is first down. It is first down. It is.
They got it. There it is.
All right.
Put you in stripes, Dusty. Well done. You had that sniffed out from the beginning.
Well, let's remember, Heflin made the catch, then we had the false start, and then we had the play that now just didn't count. It is first down. Eric Bieniemy does not score on fifth down if I'm in charge.
Even Carbon County math could figure that one out.
Even then.
Oh, my goodness. What do you think, though? Every time the refs ref, YMCA plays. We'll get tired of the YMCA, so either the refs will stop reffing or we'll stop playing the YMCA. I don't see a losing scenario here.
No, I mean, I don't like either one, so it's hard. Cut off your right arm or your left leg.
Hey, I mean, the night is darkest just before the dawn, I think, Dusty. We got to do it.
Elsa teaches that? He's going to step up, pressure gets there, can't go anywhere. And it's a host of Lakers.
I mean, a different kind of self-inflicted wound there, a bad snap. Talkiavea bobbles it. This is now second and a country mile. I think up here in Weber County, we call them farsies.
Farsies?
As far as you can see, that's the measurement.
Yeah, Carbon County, we probably say out there. Where is it? It's out there.
It's out there.
It's out there. Takiuvea going to roll to his left, sets up, fires, and a catch is made by who else? Harding. Goes down to make that catch, and it'll make it third down and
Harding
near there.
I mean, it just goes to show, I mean, how killer these penalties have been. You pick up 15 yards there on second down, you feel pretty good generally. That's second and 20.
So third
and 20.
Yeah. From the 33, they got to get to the 48-yard line. So 19, fires to the out, hitting the deck, and making the catch. Inbounds is Jared Chase.
What a catch by Chase.
10, Jared Chase.
Able to stay in bounds, a low ball right there. I mean, that was really, really impressive concentration.
And I think the most impressive thing is he caught the ball on his chest plate, and it didn't pop out, and he hit the ground.
Yeah, well done. Now watch Harding on the punt here. Super athletic punter.
Harding gets away. A nice kick, spiraling kick taken by Archuleta at the 20. Archuleta coming near side. And knocked out of bounds.
Returned by number 7.
On the stop for
Archuleta.
Hunter was Suasi Kolo Matangi.
Well done.
Koloa Matangi. There we go.
There it is. Now it's time for Peyton Tula come out, get back into a groove. That Bonneville offense didn't have a great groove in their first drive.
First down.
I'm just curious what Hunter defense adjustments they make, because he's not throwing it. He has shown he can throw it deep, but it has been a lot of outside safe throws.
Yeah. A lot of Archuleta, a lot of Diaz.
We are not lining up with our outside wide receiver. Yeah, take that. That's candy, man. Throws it out here quickly on the hook.
Pass
and that's a catch and run. Zach Combe.
Forced out of bounds by number 0, Lucas Heflin.
Don't ever tell anybody that you don't know ball, Dusty. You had that sniffed out. You knew where that ball was going. Down. The guy who doesn't have somebody on him. No. Even you can figure that one out.
That's when you're that wide receiver, like, please see me, please see me, please see me.
Well, credit to the freshman, he did.
Just when you want the attention to be drawn, but you can't. Anybody who's played Turkey Bowl knows that feeling. Oh, mercy.
We got it.
Off again.
Goes from 2nd and 1 to 2nd and 6.
Against the Lakers.
Hunter showing a lot of pressure.
5 yards, still second down.
And it seems like that's the adjustment that I would expect to see from this Hunter defense. Get to Tula. Try to rattle him a little bit. He's been far too comfortable.
Clock starts. Tula fires up the sideline. Got a man. Combe with the catch. Combe inside the 25 down to the 22. First and 10, Bonneville.
Holy moly, Peyton Tula once again. Anytime pressure comes and he's got one-on-one coverage on the outside, he's been able to deliver a great pass. This kid does not play like a ninth grader. He is playing incredibly well.
He saw it one-on-one, but one-on-none. Just throw it up, let him run underneath it.
That's beautiful.
That's a ball where you throw it like that, it catches him.
And I like this. Bonneville showing tempo, still slowing things down, getting the right play call in, but not letting Hunter sub.
Hunter shows pressure, going to run. Havili. He makes a stiff arm. Havili inside the 10. Havili inside the 5. It is first and goal.
And there it is right there. Bonneville not allowing Hunter to sub. You can see these Hunter defenders, they're tired. They've been on the field for a long time. And when you have a big guy like Havili who can just take advantage of that, he's running Ruckshaw right there.
He's feeling it. He wants to get in the painted area.
the Bill Lambier, that's who it is. Get him into the painted area. Let me hit somebody.
Especially, he just wants to jack someone up. And they're going to go right back to him. Havili. Spun out of 1, not going to spin out of the second.
By number 32,
Stopped by number 9, Ami.
Tackle by number 9, Koa.
I mean, another freshman we need to highlight, number 40 on Hunter, Paula Makaafi. Nearly made the tackle. He blew that play up, though, behind the line of scrimmage. He beat his guy quick.
Now, do you remember Benny Makaafi?
Ooh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Northridge.
Yeah. That was back in the Dan Coates days.
Well, it was after. It was Chris Washington.
Okay.
Three-man in motion. Tula looking over the middle. Got his man. Touchdown. Bonneville on the catch. Number 34 as a fullback. They are people too. Kyler Welch.
Let the big fullbacks eat. Looked like Kyle Juszczyk on that. Great pocket presence by Tula. He had a couple of guys open. He had pressure. The pocket moved, but he was able to just calmly see it all through, find his guy, deliver a beautiful ball. Again, he doesn't look like a freshman, folks.
I'll tell you what, it's been timely scoring from Bonneville. When you've got the turnovers and then you have that fast possession, may as well have been a turnover without Hunter just getting out of their own way, and they made them pay both times.
Yeah, they have been very impressive with how crisp and how clean they've played on offense. And the timeliness. You're absolutely right, Dusty. When they've needed a big play, they've come up with one.
3:46 left in the third quarter, and a 10-point lead for the Lakers.
There's the freshman chance.
Yeah, dollar starts. We want to thank Heidemann & Associates being the presenting sponsor of KSL Sports Network. Go to Utah.law, find the law office nearest you, flat rate law firm. They're not going to bill you for hours. It's a flat rate, let you know what they believe your case will cost, and that'll be your bill. You can go to Utah.law to find a law office nearest you.
Everything should be flat rate. I want flat rate contractors. I want flat rate lawyers. None of this hourly billing.
Yeah. It's like when your boss tries to get you on a salary.
Yeah.
I need 60 hours this week.
No. That can't be flat rate. Hourly paychecks, flat rate billing. I want my cake and I want to eat it too.
Best of both worlds. Heidemann & Associates. Ball taken inside the 10-yard line, looking for a seam. A decent return, and now let's see if this Wolverine offense can respond. But they got to learn, Jeff. I mean, we're nearly 3 quarters in this game. They've got to learn up front.
Yeah, they've got to handle some of those looks and shifts that the Bonneville defensive line is doing. That has just set them back offensively. When they've been in manageable situations and not even staying ahead of the chains, when they're able to just stay even with the chains, they've been able to move the ball. But it's when they get behind the chains because of those penalties that really this Hunter offense has been stymied. I just said stymied.
You did say stymied.
Man.
That's a big vocabulary.
That's a $5 word. That's the Queen's English.
Is that what you said there?
There it is.
Blimey. Louis Takiuvea comes back out, goes to Sotele, and Sotele with a short gain on first down.
Carry by number 32. Sotele.
It's good to see Wayman back on the field for Bonneville. He was banged up a little bit early
and number 55,
in that first half, but Case Wayman back playing nose tackle,
the 30-yard line,
doing a great job for the Lakers.
Near side receiver is Harding. And again, Sotele on second down, and Sotele down to about the 32, 33-yard line.
And there's our guy again, Wayman, teaming up with Caleb Cook. They both played really well on this drive from the defensive tackle spots.
And 55, Wayman.
So third down and long now for the Wolverines.
Third down.
Yeah, I think how where we are right now, Jeff. They can get it to 3rd and 2 or 4th and 2. Probably roll it.
I think they have to. I mean, we're getting to that point in the game. You got to start chasing points a little bit.
Now we're chasing possessions, a new term. We're chasing possessions. Fires to the screen to Chase. Chase got some room, cuts it back inside. No need for the 4th down decision. He has the first down.
Chase with the excellent cutback to get the first down. I didn't think he was going to get there. He tried to get to the edge, but he stops on a dime. Looked like Allen Iverson out there with the crossover, picks up the first down.
Noah Tongiai from years past, young man who went to Oregon State, was a stud football player and basketball player at Hunter. With Lorenzo Fauatea, was a freshman as a basketball player with the Wolverines, and a gain of 1 for Sotele there. And another helmet popped off.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of physical contact out in the secondary. The Hunter running game just has not been there up the middle. These Bonneville defensive tackles, Wayman and Cook and Budge, they have played exceptionally well on this drive. Everything that Hunter's had success with so far in the second half has been on the edges.
Budge got a great anchor, and he's not budging.
Well done. As they stand on an anchor.
That's where I was going. Right there. Quick throw, man. He wasn't looking, got him. First down again, or not probably first down. He had him out to the 46.
To number 1, Justin Moyes.
And then it's Justin Moyes on the catch.
And there it is again. I mean, that's what Hunter seems to have going for them is the outside. If they can get to the edge, good things tend to happen.
I'm going to say right now, you cannot have a holding call on that play.
It looked like a penalty was thrown, but I think it was a pom-pom from the cheerleaders, but they're pink.
Oh.
So it looked like a flag.
Good throw to get to the field.
Well,
unless they just saw it in the air.
It's a funny thing about angles. Yeah, they look like they're coming from weird spots. Geometry, Dusty.
I'm trying to make sure the clock is as close to accurate as possible. Takiuvea tried to fit that one in a tight window, and then we're going to have – this is a call that's gotten very much in vogue. That was a big hit.
Ball's incomplete. Penalty marker on the play.
I mean – I don't know.
We had a call last week on a hit. It was 3 minutes after because the player got the wind knocked out of him on a clean hit. Kid got up, and after he got up, then the flag came out for unnecessary roughness.
I mean, that was an aggressive play. It looked like there was a hit, but I thought the defenders ran into each other. I honestly didn't see a whole lot of contact. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I love that Hunter's just going to sell it. The center just starts running out to where the penalty marker is.
Get the call here.
And they're going to call it. Personal foul.
Personal foul called against the Lakers.
See, and I don't mind the penalty, but when you had the contact, remember Bonneville's last drive, it went uncalled. It just feels like it's so inconsistent. I don't know what I would do if I'm a defensive back. Can I play physical? Can I not? I don't know where to go.
Yeah, I concur. Going to throw. Takiuvea pump it. They played it well. Now fires on the run. He's got his man Harding inside the 10 to the 5. Ran out of bounds at the 3. And it is first and goal, Wolverines.
And flag on the play. Now, it's in the area of holding, but I think this one could be late hit on the quarterback.
Well, White Hat is walking it up. And again, personal foul, roughing the passer. So he'll be on top of it, half the distance to the goal, put the ball to 1.
Penalty will be forced half the distance.
Well, we've been talking about it all game long, that Hunter has been shooting themselves in the foot with penalties. Well, here we are. We see Bonneville now. A couple of penalties is really the reason why this drive is still going. One's questionable, one was late, setting up a Hunter opportunity to score.
I'm waiting for Mr. Umpire to come up and hold it up. The white hat's not in position.
It's a long run, man. That was a big play.
They were breaking the huddle, and he was kind of just barely getting his flag back in his pocket. So from the 1, got 4 chances. They're going to go to 32. So Tele gets down to the goal line. So it'll be second in inches.
Carry by number 32.
I mean, right here, it makes so much sense. You only got to gain a yard, run up the middle with your running game that's been so strong. But this Bonneville defensive front has been stout on this drive.
And this is where you might want to make Peter King's head explode and just go tush-push.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Takuveya, not going to keep him out of the end zone. Touchdown, Hunter.
He could have kept going on that little sneak there. He never went down. He broke through the pile. That could have been a gain of 30.
Touchdown,
I'm waiting for the Hunter fans to cheer. No, some light claps or whatever. Like, this isn't a golf event. We can get excited.
I mean, look, penalty is going to be talked about. It should be. But Hunter did exactly what they needed to do.
Yep.
You get that opportunity, you have to capitalize. That's twice that they've done it. Wolverines doing exactly what they need to keep pace and stay in this game as we wind down in the third quarter.
They don't get to throw the flags, you know.
Right.
Takuveya had that big throw to Harding, set him up first and goal. With 14 seconds left in the third, high snap, got the kick off. And it is good, and it's a 3-point game once again, Jeff. With 14 seconds left in the third.
I mean, Hunter just staying around, and that's good news for them. You like in the fourth quarter, if you've got a close game, you've got one quarterback making his first start, and then you've got Takuveya who's been doing it all year long for Hunter. You like, if you're a Hunter fan, you've got to feel like that's an advantage for you.
Let's see. Kenzie, what's the sideline right now with Bonneville after the penalties and then having the touchdown for Hunter?
Well, Dusty, it's a little quiet over here for now, but we have each other hyping each other up and excited to see what Tula can do for them.
We looked a little quiet. We just wanted to know if it met what we looked like.
And we do have each other. We have you and me. We have Kenzie.
Hey,
we're keeping ourselves hyped up.
In the words of Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, we can rely on each other.
We absolutely can. And the Village people are gone.
I want to hear Islands in the Stream. Oh, that ball's down. Welch able to jump on top of it.
I love it. I mean, I know that they're 0 for 3 on these onside, but I love it. This isn't the NFL, right? I mean, this isn't where you're... I love it. I love that aggressive style in this game. All you need is one of those to go your way, and it's a completely different game.
Especially in that 3-point game area, right? It's like, hey, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep flipping it.
And it's got to say something if you're a defender, right? If you're on the Hunter defense, hey, my coach trusts me that we're running onside kicks 3-4 times a game. That's got to feel good.
Yeah. I'm surprised Dustin Staley hasn't started it. Really surprised.
I'm surprised a lot of people haven't started it.
Ruined other spots of football. I know that one too. First and 10. Going to throw to the bubble near side. Diaz. Oh, nice move. And Diaz across the 45-yard line to the 48.
Pass complete to number 15, Max Diaz. Tackled by number 10.
I don't know why the clock stopped.
I have no idea why the clock stopped.
It stopped at 7 seconds.
But they got it right, and here we are.
So it didn't hurt anybody. We go to the fourth quarter in a 3-point game. Winner moves on to the second round of the 5A state tournament. The loser, season ends. We go to the fourth. You're watching the 5A state tournament on KSLSports.com, your online home for state championships. All right, welcome back in. Dusty Lister and Jeff Hansen, Kenzie Valentine roaming the sidelines. Start of the fourth quarter. As we're going to throw near side, it's Welch again at the 40-yard line. He's finally run out of bounds.
Number 34, Tyler Welch.
There he is again, the fullback. Just caught a touchdown. He's a weapon in the passing game, Kyler Welch. He has been impressive, and the play designs to get the ball to Welch have been equally impressive. A lot of creativity to get this freshman comfortable and get the ball into playmakers' hands.
Looking like Zane Mendenhall.
He's got a little neck roll, too.
Play action. Tula over the middle. Welch again. Got a good thing going there at Welch.
And Payton, Tula, he's starting to feel himself a little bit, feeling comfortable. That's really the first throw that we've seen him make a dart over the middle into coverage, and he put that ball exactly where it needed to go.
And Hunter, maybe a little ill-advised, taking a timeout here. 11:40 left in the fourth quarter. I might hold on to those.
Yeah, kind of a interesting time to take that.
Yeah,
timeout called by Hunter.
So Hunter takes a timeout. Gives us a chance to kind of go through what we have coming up soon. So, state tournament. We have the semifinals and championship, 4A, 5A, 6A.
Yep.
It'll be big work days for me, you, Dane.
Yeah.
Moose will join us a little bit. Should we go ahead and break the news of who's going to join us?
Yeah, you go ahead. I think it's time.
Former Parade All-American, former Mr. Football, former BYU quarterback. Well, former Utah State quarterback.
There we go.
Former BYU quarterback.
That's the spoiler alert.
The luscious red-headed locks of Riley Nelson will join us at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
I'm excited about it. That'll be a lot of fun.
I'll tell you right now, nobody has a better memory that I've met than Riley. Riley's got an unreal memory.
That says a lot coming from you, because you can pull memories out of nowhere. And if you're impressed by what Riley can do, no, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's the alternate broadcast, not the traditional. We're going to be talking a lot of football, his high school days, maybe get some BYU days. I got to ask him, why didn't he hit Cody Hoffman wide open over the middle against Notre Dame? I'm going to ask him.
It would have been the biggest road win in the history of BYU.
And yet,
more so than beating Pitt in 1984 as the number 3 Pitt in the first live game ever on ESPN. Because they would have beaten Manti Te'o, number 5 Irishman.
Yeah. You think about that. If that, we got a lot to talk about at Rice-Eccles Stadium. You're not going to want to miss that.
Riley's me. I'm going to tell my story when I was at that game.
You were.
I was sitting right there. Cody
you
was
watched
running right at me. And I think we're resetting the clock. It's the only guess I have is that they're having a conversation with Coach Alfred Vi.
You know, we've had Kenzie on the sideline all game long, and she has not even considered getting me a hot dog.
Kenzie.
She knows how much they mean to me.
Kenzie, no hot dogs for Jeff. Not even like looking to see if they're even hot dogs.
We haven't even got a hot
Jeff.
Dog watch. Haven't even got to check it out. Yeah. Just smell the hot dogs.
I mean, Kenzie, do we even know if there's hot dogs down there, Kenzie? Are they even available?
I think there is a very small concession stand on the north end of the field. Stand. Doesn't look like it's popping, though.
Kenzie, let me teach you something. The best tacos come from the street taco small stands. The best hot dogs come from that stand.
It's what Harvey Specter says on Suits.
Yes.
Gonna throw the screen. Archuleta can't get to that one.
Tula's pass intended for number 7.
Second down and 10.
Archuleta.
I'll forgive Kenzie.
Ball's incomplete.
Yeah.
But if this happens in Salt Lake, I'll tell you what.
Hey, at her stadium, no less.
That is her stadium.
It is her stadium.
Kenzie, what should we eat at your stadium?
Oh, man. Does Kenzie know to the must-even-eat-it games? Kenzie doesn't eat in front of people.
You know, being at Rice-Eccles Stadium, you are right. But people all around me will get the fries and the pretzels, and those always smell really good.
Tula going deep. On the wobbly ball. Nobody home. There is no grounding. Well, there is a grounding in high school, but that is not grounding in high school.
No, miscommunication. Looked like the receiver ran some sort of a comeback pattern. Tula went deep.
I'm curious if she's ever eaten in front of anybody. They're down at 10. Big down.
I eat almost exclusively in front of people.
3rd and 10. Empty set here for Tula. Low snap. Fire up the rail. Diaz is there. Makes the adjustment. No, he did not hang on. Ball did not survive the ground. We're going to have a pass interference call. It will be a first down for the Lakers. But, he had it.
If those flags would not have come out, I think that the fans would have rushed the field. I mean, these Bonneville fans have been clamoring for that call all game long. That one was obvious. They got what they wanted. And I felt a collective sigh of relief as soon as that flag came out.
I really want to make a Laker joke. I'm holding on.
Don't do it. These are the good kind of Lakers.
I know, that's why I'm holding
We
on.
like these Lakers. And we like these kind of Michigan helmets.
We do. This is, like you said earlier, this is an all-time uniform game. Well, near side fans aren't liking it. Did they wave the flag? They did.
Oh, my goodness.
Wave the flag.
I am speechless.
Well, why is it still third down?
I am without speech. There must have been offsetting flags.
Did I miss his signals? So 3rd and 10. Tula fires the quick hitch. Oh, nice move. First down inside the 20. Makes a move to the 15. And finally wrapped up at around the 12-yard line. And on the catch and run is Combe.
Zach Combe says, flags? I don't need your stinking flags. Give me the ball and I'll move it downfield. What a run after catch.
Like John Panette said, watch me. Watch me.
First down.
And once again, on time, good ball from Tula, gets the ball into his playmaker's hands, and they do the rest. Really impressive play.
Comey at the top of the screen. Man in motion, go fly sweep. Been stretched out by this Wolverine D and hit at the 10 and forward progress.
Carry by number
11, that is Bryson Howell.
I like the play call. It didn't go for a lot, but it's a different look that now Hunter has to respect. Everything gets smaller down here in the red zone for the freshman quarterback. Anything that Bonneville can do on first down to keep that Hunter defense a little more honest. Yeah. I like that call. Hopefully, for the freshman, that opens things up for him on this play.
I was listening to stuff just this week talking about how the Chiefs and Dolphins use the most misdirection inside the red zone to try to get some space.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do anything you can to break things up when things get tight.
Gonna throw. Tooley fires to the end zone, out over the top. And incomplete.
Good adjustment by Tula there. Number 15 for Hunter had that play sniffed out. Anthony Riggs from the safety spot. If that ball doesn't go high and out of the back of the end zone, Riggs was there to make a play. Really good pursuit, play diagnosis from Riggs.
That's part of it. Be smart. If he's not going to catch it, nobody's going to catch it. 3rd down and 6. We're just inside of 10 minutes left in the ball game. Can get back up by 10 with the touchdown, a point after. 3rd down and 6. Havili in motion. Looking. Pressure coming. Tula fires to the end zone. Intercepted by Heflin. Couldn't get it through the back of the end zone. He's trying to throw it away. Heflin with the interception. And the Wolverine defense gets the ball back to their offense, the chance to take the lead with 9:48 left in the game.
And once again, Lucas Heflin is right there to make a play. Really the first freshman mistake we've seen from Tula. And that's what we talked about. In the red zone, things get tight. It gets a little bit more tough. Hunter right there to make a big play, and it's Heflin. He's made big plays over and over and over again tonight.
He had the touchdown catch for the half. He had a big play coming out of the break. Makes the interception there. So 9:48 left in the fourth quarter. Out comes this Hunter offense. Biggest drive of the night for the Wolverines. They were down 24-14. They were down 17-6.
How does this Laker defensive line, that so many guys playing both ways, how do they hold up?
Uvea goes deep, looking for Chase, and incomplete. Good man-to-man battle there.
Two guys, and Archuleta and Chase, who have been big playmakers for their respective teams all night long. He's had a one-on-one battle right there, and Archuleta gets the win on that rep.
I mean, that is a true 50-50 ball. Right there. Just going to throw it up, see if my guy can beat your guy. It was a good battle. So 2nd down and 10. So Uliaki Takuavea, the quarterback for the Wolverines. They got to get some yards here. Maybe they go to Sotele here on 2nd and 10.
I love the Yeah, we'll get a procedure penalty there.
Again.
I was about to say, I love the matchup right now. Out on the outside, you've got Dallin Harding going one-on-one with Levi Olson, the cornerback for Bonneville. Olson is in the face of Harding on seemingly every play. He's playing very aggressive coverage, and we've seen Harding. He's Taukievea's go-to guy. That's a matchup that I'm keeping my eye on this drive because Olson is playing very aggressive coverage. I think Taukievea will test him at some point on this drive.
His best throws have been either those quick hitters to the outside or when he gets a little improvisation.
Yeah.
So Taukievea in the shotgun with Sotele. Harding, the near side receiver. Chase at the top of the screen. And it'll be Sotele. Nothing doing up the middle. Absolutely stymied. Just stymied by those defensive tackles.
Those defensive tackles have been there all night long. They are absolutely winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. So far, if you got to have a player of the game, I mean, for me, it's those defensive tackles. They have kept this run game in check for Hunter.
Not being budged, along with 55 Case Wayman. Back on the field. Maybe he was on there last time. It was Caleb Cook. Remember, he left earlier.
Yeah, good.
With an injury. So we dip inside of 9 minutes left in the ball game. 3rd down and 15. Taukieveea, and we had another false start. And that was just so weird looking there. We don't pick on high school kids. I really don't, but that was just odd.
It just looked weird. And it's been the same kind of false start all game long. Like the count, like cadence, they're just a little bit out of sync.
Well, you notice he came up, he was looking back at the quarterback, he came set, and then on his own kind of popped. So 3rd and 15 to 3rd and 20.
I mean, it just makes these 3rd downs. It's an offensive coordinator's nightmare to get into 3rd and 20. There's just not that many plays in the playbook.
Yeah, it's all verts.
Da bomb? I think that's what we run here.
That's just what you're left with. Mercy. Gonna throw. Taukieveea looks, now fires over the middle to Heflin, and Heflin had to turn into the defender there, just knock the ball down. And it's 4th down, and the punting unit will come on for Coach Molini.
4th down.
Now, if you're Bonneville, you've got a quarterback who just threw his first interception, and really a bad interception. That one's going to stick in his mind. Do they try to get aggressive and come after this punt?
I don't know. I think you can come after it because they're in the end zone, but you're also going to have a short field for the youngster. So they played safe, going to play return. Going to take a good roll. Peter, get away. The ball rolls inside the 40-yard line to the 39. Nice punt.
Down to
great punt by Harding.
Yeah, good punt. Right, really, I mean, in the shadow of the uprights. I mean, what is that, a 60-yard punt? It's a good punt.
I think you look at 2 players of the game right now for Hunter. I mean, you're going to go either, if they were to win, I mean, really, it would be Heflin and Harding. I mean, they have been the dudes.
Yeah. Whenever Hunter's needed a big play, that's where they've turned. On the offensive side of the ball for Bonneville, this feels like a drive. They've got to get Havili cooking a little bit. You want to drain some clock. You want to move the ball. Maybe get that running game going. Take the ball out of your freshman quarterback's hands after the interception.
I agree with you. A little 4-minute offense early.
Yeah.
Play action, gonna fire to the out. Welch can't one-hand that.
Pass intended for number 34, Kyler Welch.
It was there again. If he's able to haul that in, he's got a lot of green ahead of him.
That's a great call. Because we're getting a lot of man-to-man, right?
Yeah.
Quick aerial routes, got him.
Yeah, it's working. It's there for him seemingly every time. So Bonneville choosing to still be aggressive. They want to get more points on the board. You can tell. They don't think 24, they may not be enough to win this game. They got to go score another touchdown.
Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. 1 receiver near side. And that is Zach Comby. Been the big guy tonight. They go to Comby, and that ball is incomplete.
Pass intended for number 9.
And the ball deflected at the line of scrimmage. Hunter able to get just a little bit of a hand on that. and it was the guy going after Budge, the right guard. Again, we talked about Budge. He's going on every single rep. The guy has to be tired. Number 99 for Hunter just beat him and got a hand on the ball.
Oh, no.
I want to hear your opinion on that one.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
I hate it.
Just because they moved.
Yeah.
An offensive lineman start pointing, and then the official gives a flag.
5 yards, third down.
Stand it.
Yeah, it's something that has to be addressed.
It's a national rule, so good luck overturning a national rule. So it's not a UHSAA thing. He can move. I'm sorry. He moved in his stance.
Yeah.
They're going to get a first down for moving in your stance as a defensive player.
Encroachment called against Hunter.
And now you're going to have a personal unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the coach as well. Had a coach get unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him because that's just nutty. All he did was move in his stance. I don't care what kid it is. Drive me nuts.
It's the rule. I think by rule, it's the right call. It's just a hard rule.
Sideline infraction.
It's a hard rule to grapple with.
Yeah.
It's a stupid rule, Dusty. It's a stupid rule.
The rule is if he goes in the neutral zone, he can't get back. The get back rule's gone. So my thing is if he goes to his knee, is that now offside?
It's tough.
Then their stunt should be, those stems?
Yeah.
That should be offside too.
But as it is, Bonneville with a chance, right? I mean, we've seen Hunter do this. When they've had those flags go their way, they've capitalized almost immediately. Bonneville with a chance to do the same right here.
So going to go to Havili. Man, he gave him big arm, stiff arm, but that didn't matter. Getting into the backfield and making the stop for Hunter is number 9.
By number 9,
Ami Kioa.
I know that was a negative play, but that was fun to watch. That was a get-off-me run by Havili.
That was a eat-my-palm.
Great pursuit by the Hunter defense to get there, even after the broken tackle.
Now, let me give some credit to the refs. I saw that ref toss his hat in the air. That's what I thought it was mean on sportsmanlike conduct. He just gave a sideline warning.
Okay.
Because he threw that thing 30 feet in the air.
He did. He was graduating.
Got a throw.
Uh-oh.
Goes to the rail, bats intercepted. Heflin again. And Heflin's got some blockers in front of him. Jacob Heflin inside the 35, out of bounds at the 31.
By number 0, Lucas Heflin.
Just another ball by Tula right there that just a bad decision. It's where the play is designed to go. Triple coverage, and Heflin right there to pull down a big play. Set up a short field for Hunter.
Ball spotted.
Big play by Heflin once again. His second interception in back-to-back drives.
And Hunter, you can see the adjustment they've made here in the second half. We thought maybe they'd bring more pressure. They've done the pressure in the secondary. They've dropped more guys into coverage, put a lot of white shirts out there for Tula to have to look through.
So 7:16 left in the ball game. Hunter looking to capitalize off the turnover.
I try to go quick. I want a big play.
The quick change is Harding. They fake the little pop pass. Oh, that ball's on the... Well, they did give it to Takiavea. Kept it.
Takiavea keeps the ball.
He faked the fake and kept the ball.
Loss of a couple.
I like the design. I like the idea behind it.
I did too.
Fake the pop pass, fake the handoff, and run it.
Well read by the Bonneville defense. And I think that goes for a loss of about 2 yards.
So second down and 12. Jason Harding near side. Takiavea fires for Heflin. He's got him. Flag on the play. We're going to have a holding penalty. And then it's inside down to the 15-yard line, but it's all coming back.
A lot of flags in this game.
Well, this one was a hold on the left tackle.
Yeah.
Got him to the ground, and he laid on top of him.
Yeah. The second flag.
This would be giving him the business.
It was a pancake, but it was a given the business.
Holding called against Hunter. 10 yards, second down.
Second and 22 now. I mean, it just feels like they've been behind the chains all night long. But that one felt like it was coming.
Yeah.
The way that this Bonneville defensive line has owned the line of scrimmage, it felt like it was a matter of time before they earned a holding call.
So I'll let the clock catch up to us. It's 6:30 on a rolling clock. We'll get it down to 6:19. Come back. The clock on your screen's unofficial. We'll try to get it synced up here momentarily. So 2nd and 22. Trips to the top of the screen. Chase near side. Takiuvea rolled to his right. Pressure coming from behind. Rolls back near side. Now fires. Harding goes down to make the catch. They say no, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Hunter got away with another holding on that one. I mean, this could have been 2nd and 32. It's not often you see the hold go uncalled when the jersey gets stretched off the back of the pads.
Unless it's Max Crosby against the Chiefs or the Chargers. That happens all the time.
Yeah, but it's the Raiders, so it's the right call.
That's what everyone believes.
I believe it.
Including the NFL office. They're down in 22. Takiuvea. Pressure coming. Yeah, and he finally got him back at the 45-yard line. All the momentum was in favor of Hunter, and Bonneville took all that momentum and pushed it right back at him.
This Bonneville defensive line, we have talked about them all night long, how they have owned the line of scrimmage. And I watched Bonneville's defensive line coach, how excited he got on that sack. They have been so close on every play, and when they needed a big play right there, they came up with the biggest play of the game.
They certainly did. Harding comes out to punt it away. Archuleta and Comby back deep. Harding gets it away. Both of them went after it. Man, that could have been a gift-wrap play.
That felt like an Angels in the outfield moment right there. Oh, man, that was close.
First down, Lakers.
Well, here we go. This is where that timeout the Hunter took early could come back and hurt a little bit. 5.5 left in the ball game. And Bonneville football.
Now, we thought that they would do this. We thought maybe we'd see a little bit more Tafaga Havili. We thought we'd see more run game. But they put the ball in the air, trust their quarterback, threw another interception. 5.5 to play. I mean, you think, I got to think they want to go to that extended 4-minute offense, just pick up a couple of first downs.
Archuleta in the backfield with Tula. Going to throw again into the flat, and it's Welch, and Welch is kept in bounds, so it'll be second down.
Welch is tough to bring down. He is a big boy. He has done a great job. He gets those little outlet passes, and it seems like every play he has to have 3-4 guys bring him down.
And he's the safety blanket right now to Tula.
Yeah, he's been huge.
And where they play him, it's hard to just get on him, too. So, second down and 7. Play action again. Fire. And there's the catch and the run after. Comby inside of Wolverine territory. Put him down at the 46-yard line. They'll actually mark him at the 45. 1st and 10. Lakers.
Boy, his undershirt saved a touchdown right there.
First down.
What a ball by Tula. I didn't think they'd put it in the air, and he goes and he puts that right exactly where it needs to go. Comby doesn't miss a step and nearly broke that one and took it to the house.
Yeah, he may have landed on the ball. Comby coming off the field. How about the trust in the freshman?
Yeah. Unbelievable, right?
The back-to-back picks come back. Hey, we'll keep riding you, man. Havili joins the backfield. It'll be Havili near side. Hunter read it. They can't get him on the ground. They're now spun out of bounds. They'll say forward progress. So the clock will keep running. Gain of 1.
I got to tell you, I love the way that this Bonneville coaching staff has handled their freshman quarterback. They're keeping it comfortable. They continue to show trust in him, letting him put the ball in the air here. Wow. I mean, it hasn't felt like a freshman game plan.
Very true. Like I said, the last 2 drives, still the interceptions, and come right back and say, hey, we're still letting you put the ball in the air. We got to move the ball.
Yeah.
Nothing else, they flipped the field.
Absolutely.
And be give to Archuleta. And Archuleta might have a yard, maybe 2. Gets down to the 30.
Carried by number 7,
probably the 44.
I mean, you had Siope Havea there just holding the jersey of Archuleta, pulling him down, looked like tug of war, and he's able to wrestle him down to the ground.
Second charge, time out of the half.
So second time charge, second Timeout taken here by Hunter. With 3:19 left. Jeff and I will take it with him. We'll be right back. You're watching the 5A state tournament. 3:19 left. Out of the timeout. False start. They were just icing him.
Yeah. Well, it worked.
False start called against the Lakers.
I haven't been keeping track, but man, a number of flags in this game. It's been a lot.
False start at the 149-yard line. Third
that
down.
Curtis Pettingill isn't here keeping stats because I could just text him real quick and Curtis will send me a sheet to give me an updated one.
Man.
And we're going swing, hook. Third down and 15. No. Pressure comes, screen to Havili. Makes the catch.
Tula's pass complete.
And it'll be fourth down.
And
now Hunter takes them out.
Really impressive catch by Havili.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in traffic. There was a defender with his arms all the way around him as he brought that ball in.
Their final timeout of the half.
I'll give it to Hunter. They made it work. They're going to get the ball back with about 3 minutes left and a whole field in front of them.
Yeah, big punt coming up here for Levi Olson. He's been nails, remember. I mean, he had that punt that was down on the inch line. He's done a great job. Yeah. Oh, that was Hunter. Excuse me.
That was Hunter.
That was
Olson
not Levi Olson. That was Harding, yeah. Olson had the fake.
I don't think they dare fake it here.
No.
He's kind of handing them a football. But if you're Hunter, it's all going to be lined up here. Hey, ball hits the ground. Let's just let it go. You can't get it cleanly. Let's just let it go. Let's get the ball in the hands of our offense.
And if you're the Bonneville defensive line, get some oxygen. Joey Budge, get a breath, man. You've been on the field all game. Oh, he's still out there. He can't get a breath.
He is. He's on the shield. High snap. Olson gets it one-handed. Pressure coming. Olson, he's got some green, too. Hunter is there, and he's going to be back in the line of scrimmage.
Oh, just a backbreaker. The bad snap.
First down.
And now Hunter has 3 minutes exactly to go 54 yards and take their first lead of the game.
Well, now you got to have your most disciplined drive.
Yeah, no question about it.
Disciplined drive.
No question.
It is where you'd love to have that third time. I just have that conversation. Hey, guys, our most disciplined drive.
Yeah.
We're going on one or first sound every time.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Takiuvea fires, complete. And brought down in play. Be a gain of 6. Justin Moyes on the catch.
Justin Moyes.
I mean, that's exactly what Hunter needs to do. You want to stay ahead of the chains, pick up 5 yards on first down. And now we've got some refs reffing. The clock ran for about 10 seconds. I thought he stayed in bounds.
He's saying 53.
They're going to reset it to 2:53. It looked like he was stayed in bounds, but the ref did signal to stop the clock. And there it is, 2:53.
Second down and 5 for Takiuvea. Fires to this quick out.
Takiuvea is passing 10 for number
behind
2.
Harding.
It's incomplete.
And man, we got
on the play.
Penalty marker at the end. Stop me if we said it before.
This second half hasn't felt like football. It's been a lot of refs reffing.
The Mudville first scrimmage. Pass interference, all he was blocking.
Pass interference called.
They're saying the wide receiver is blocking the DB.
Wow. That's
certainly something that a coach pointed out early in the game, and it came out in that moment.
And there it was.
And that backbreaker.
That makes this tough. They haven't officially changed it to second down. Should be second down. There it goes.
Jeff was where I was about a quarter ago.
Changed the down. What are we doing?
So second down and 20 was second and 5 just a moment ago. Oh man, second and 25.
And now, I mean, you could
Hunter.
see what Hunter wanted to do. It was those short, quick passes.
Second
But
long.
there's not enough meat on the bone to pick up 25 yards in 3 plays.
We're squatting sticks right now if I'm the Lakers.
Man.
Oh, my heavens.
Timeout called by the Lakers.
Timeout.
They're
We'll be right back.
both
Let me get
timeout.
recollected here. You're watching the 5A state tournament. Be right back. Second down and 25. Takiovea, pressure coming. Can he get away? He just shovels it out. That's not. You're not gonna have
I
grounding.
think he got outside that tackle box.
Well, high school rule is so gray.
Okay.
There's no tackle box, any of that stuff. Did the quarterback make an attempt to get rid of the football? There's nothing about getting back to the line of scrimmage or any of that stuff. It's very liberal to get a high school quarterback rules to get the ball out of his hand.
Interesting. Sets up a 3rd and forever, 3rd and 25.
Takiovea again stepping up. Nowhere to go. And down he goes. It'll be 4th down and nearly 30.
We thought we'd see Tafaga Havili get the ball as a running back and drain this clock out. But there he is with what could effectively be a game ender for Hunter with a huge sack on a 3rd and long. He's been coming off the edge all game long. He's been right there. He finally gets home.
Now remember, a pass interference penalty would not be a first down here. Your penalties have to give you the yardage for a first down. It would extend to the game. Takiovea over to Heflin, and that will do it. Turnover on downs, and the Lakers will come out and milk the clock in the last 2:06.
First down, Lakers.
Hunter is out of timeouts. And that big stop by the Bonneville defense effectively is going to end this game. And Peyton Tula, the freshman quarterback, is in position to get into victory formation in his first career start. Can't script it any better than that, can you?
No, you can't. Remember, we talked about this young man that left the school today, not at Bonneville High School.
No.
At a junior high school.
Yeah.
Comes over, now we can say it. He's got a soft cast on his non-throwing arm.
Yeah.
And has played a very good game. He has 2 picks, but he's managed the ball game for him.
He's done incredibly well. When you're in that kind of situation, if you're a coach, you're going, I hope our quarterback doesn't lose the game. You make an argument that Peyton Tula went out and won you this game. I mean, obviously the defense, there's a lot of players involved, but the way he played, especially in the first half, that it changed the script for Hunter.
Yeah. Look, here comes Havili. Mainly because you think, well, young kid, they're just going to run the football, let's play just solid defense. Like, no. They'll put the ball in his hands and let him do his thing.
Yeah.
At the
They did. I mean, when they needed timely big plays, there were a couple of times he's able to get the ball over the top of that Hunter defense. He played, I mean, I'm impressed. He played incredibly well.
When we're up here by the coaching staff, and they came up at halftime and said, hey, he's learning. We're saying, hey, don't do this. We want to look like this. He comes right back and said, okay.
Yeah.
And learns from it, and that's what you want.
He's played fantastic.
When I talked about Alex Kress's first start, and I did that game. He was 14 as well. Was against Roy, and it was a win. Close game at the end. I think it was 24-17, memory serves. As they go back to Havili. And a face mask penalty here on Hunter.
Okay, by number 32,
So Havili will be able to stay in the
Penalty
game.
markers on the play.
Havili will be able to stay in the game. But right now, Hunter got to keep their wits about them. They're irritated and frustrated. They got to keep their wits.
Yep. Well, and with the first down that we'll call, I mean, it feels like this is where Peyton Tula gets the snap,
foul,
kneels it out.
Face mask called against Hunter.
It's getting chippy. No need to hand it off.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty. First down.
Kneel this one out and move on to the second round if you're Bonneville.
Kenzie Valentine will have an interview with our player of the game at the end of this game.
The Bonneville crowd fired up. They know what's about to happen. Max Diaz playing safety.
Oh, no need. No need for it. There's no need for it. I can't.
You hate it.
Stand it.
You hate it. The Hunter coaches hate it. Bonneville doing a great job. Their coaching staff keeping that fired up sideline on the sideline. I mean, you hate that play.
Yep.
There's no need for it. Just a terrible play. But to Tula's credit, he gets back up, pops right back up. He's fired up, man. He's 1-0.
Yeah. And he should be fired up. But that is just... And you can say, well, we want him to play through the whistle and all kinds of stuff. Come on.
Yeah, you have some situational awareness there. And given the context of where we're at in the game, yeah, that one had a little extra mustard on it.
He's lucky he's still on the field.
Yeah, he is.
He's got to show more wits than that.
But, again, credit to both coaching staffs. That could have got ugly really quick. Both coaching staffs immediately got their guys back under control. The Hunter coaching staff especially, they don't condone that. They're not happy with that. They were frustrated. Good job by the coaches.
And takes one more knee.
Second knee.
I don't know if he'll have to get another one. But an impressive night. Tula, man, just so impressed with what the medal he showed tonight. And no matter what happens next week, this is a moment that he won't forget.
Oh, absolutely.
And a moment his team won't forget.
Absolutely. The only downside for Peyton Tula right now is he doesn't get to enjoy the win tomorrow at Bonneville High School. He's got to go to junior high.
That's true. He doesn't even get to walk the halls.
No. Let him go to high school for a day. Monday, he's going to high school.
Bonneville moves on in the 5A state tournament as they get a 24-21 win over the Hunter Wolverines. Jeff, give us a couple thoughts on what we saw tonight from Hunter before we go to Bonneville.
Well, Hunter, I really loved the way that those two wide receivers, Harding and Heflin, the way that they played. They made big plays when their team needed them. That was really, really impressive by them. Hunter fought. I mean, this could have got ugly. They fought. They kept it close. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're Hunter.
Well, let's talk about Bonneville. We did a little bit here at the end. But Bonneville, really, I mean, it could have been interesting. And Bonneville did a nice job of just taking care of business tonight.
Yeah, they did exactly what they needed to do. I mean, everybody can talk about Peyton Tula, and they should. But the way that the defensive front for Bonneville played, the men in the trenches, they're talking Budge, Cook, Wayman, they dominated the line of scrimmage, and I think that was the difference in this game.
And I feel for these Hunter players, I'll never forget my last game in high school football. It was the last football game I ever played. You'd never forget that moment. I don't like going back to that place. I don't like going back to that field. Matter of fact, I've only been to that field one time since that night. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I certainly feel for them because there's something about your high school football team and your teammates. No matter where you go in life, it's always the same. It's one of the coolest things about high school sports, but really high school football, is that these guys are running each other 20 years later. And it's still that brotherhood's still there. The stories are still fresh. It's immediately what comes back. You're all 18, 17 again.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing to hang your heads down on. If you're Hunter, they fought. They played well. They were dealing with injuries. We talked with Coach Mulaney. A lot of injuries in this game on both sides. Credit to the coaches. They fought.
All right, let's send it down to Kenzie Valentine as she's got Comby. Kenzie down around the 30-yard line. Go ahead, Kenzie.
All right, Zach, how do you feel about your performance tonight?
I thought I did good, but I thought we did better as a team.
What does it mean to you to advance into playoffs?
It's big. I love all my boys, and we worked super hard for this our whole life, so we're going to go as far as we can.
Awesome. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Comby was huge.
Big play after big play from Comby. No question about it.
And next interview Kenzie will have is the man of the hour, Tula, but they want to celebrate him as a team first. Gets in the middle of the pile. Let him get some love.
That's cool. I mean, the kid played his heart out. He deserves every minute of this.
In a tough position.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he doesn't get to team film during lunch like these guys all do, and he doesn't get to have some of that normal experience. So say, hey, you're going to play, but you're going to be a little hamstrung. I mean, that's one of the craziest things about his situation.
But he played incredibly well. The moment was definitely not too big for him.